What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the After Hours podcast. On today's episode, we have Craig Morgan. Craig has a very clean AE86 that you've probably seen around if you live in this area. He's kind of a local legend. He's been in the scene since 2007, I believe. He's friends with a lot of our friends, Austin from the track, Hector from the track. Basically, any AE86 person knows Craig. So my good friend Kevin Wagner directed me to him and said he would be a great guest. So we took a shot, had him on, and honestly, this was a really fun time. So I hope you guys enjoy. This podcast is sponsored by East Coast Drift School. East Coast Drift School is a driving school focused on learning the art of drifting. Conveniently located at the greatest drifting facility in the United States, Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey. Raceway Park currently has 3 tracks, so you will have a few options to choose from when setting up your lessons. Chris Knapp, who is part of the Raceway Park family, will be your teacher as he guides you through car setup and technique. If you are more of a seasoned driver, East Coast Drift School is also the place where you can get some extra seat time. Chris allows private track time with no instructing as well, so that you can get some test and tune runs in before that big event or competition you have coming up. Instead of spending the night dodging the police with your boys, consider signing up with East Coast Drift School the next time they release their schedule. Chris releases the schedule on the 16th of every month through Instagram. Make sure to check them out, give them a follow, and shoot over a direct message when you are ready to set up a date. You can find them on Instagram at East Coast Drift School. This podcast is also sponsored by Automotive Specialty Wraps. Automotive Specialty Wraps is a company specializing in paint protection film, vehicle wraps, ceramic coatings, and window tinting located in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. Owned and operated by car enthusiasts and drifters, their technicians have over 10 years of experience in the industry. Ceramic coating is one of their specialties and is the service they offer that caught my eye first. In the 60s, NASA and the US military formulated a ceramic coating to be used on spacecraft and planes. This coating would be able to protect them from harsh conditions. Following that, in the early 2000s, ceramic coatings were revamped to be used in the automotive industry. These coatings give your car's paint extra protection while also making it shine. Wax only lasts for a couple of weeks at most, but ceramic coatings last for a year or longer. They perform a full 2-stage polish to the car beforehand to make sure the vehicle is in perfect condition before applying the coating. This service can also be applied to wheels, which would be the best thing you can do to a new set of wheels you just picked up, if you are looking to protect them for years to come. As mentioned, they also offer window tinting and paint protection film installations. Now, everyone knows what window tinting is, but these guys offer carbon or ceramic tinting depending on your needs. Paint protection film, or PPF, is a great idea for those new vehicle owners that want to protect their paint before it gets chipped up driving down the highway. I always suggest having at least the front end done in PPF, like the front bumper, fenders, and hood. ASW is now offering mobile detailing, and this is no basic car wash. It's more of a 2-hour spa session for your car using special soaps designed to extract toxins out of your paint. And the best part is they will come to your house, job, or even to our shop when your car is being serviced to get the wash done. From protecting your tow rig's exterior to full livery installations on your drift car, they have you covered. You can contact them at automotivespecialtywraps.com and make sure to mention our podcast. They are currently offering 10% off mobile washes and tinting services for our listeners. Chase Bays has been a household name in our industry for over 15 years, supplying us with tons of fluid power products such as power steering cooler kits, oil catch cans, engine oil coolers, hydraulic handbrake kits, and of course, their dual piston brake booster delete kits, which fit a wide variety of vehicles. The core values of Chase Bays is function, simplicity, quality, and aesthetic. All of their products are user-friendly and easy to install, while of course looking the part. The quality of their products has only increased over the years, and now with Front Street Drift Club being a sponsored team of Chase Bays, you can guarantee the products are stress tested as well. I'm currently digging their compact intercooler sprayer reservoir kit. This kit includes a pump and pigtail to wire it up to any switch you want. I've been a big fan of sleek-looking OEM-style intercooler sprayers ever since Subaru had one on the STI, and this kit provides you with what you need to get started. If you need any more info on any of their products, make sure to take a look at their product descriptions. They have some of the most detailed descriptions I've read with tons of information. You can check out Chase Bays products and place your orders directly on our website at FactionMotorsports.com, and make sure to use the coupon code ChaseBaysAfterHours with no spaces to save on checkout. This podcast is brought to you by Faction Motorsports. We are an automotive performance shop located in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Our shop is easy to get to from Route 17, 3, and 21. We are also only 15 minutes away from New York City. Faction Motorsports provides services that include, but are not limited to, performance part installations, suspension overhauls, general maintenance, engine installations, tire mounting and balancing, and custom four-wheel alignments with our in-house Hunter alignment machine. We also stock a range of performance products in-house. From AN fittings and gaskets to complete body kits, we try to stock as many parts as we can to provide quick shipping times for our website customers and same-day pickup for locals. Make sure to shoot us an email if you are looking to set up an appointment or if you are looking for a part that is not up on our website. Our email is sales@factionmotorsports.com. We are also on Instagram at Faction Motorsports.
Yeah.
Are we good right now, Maestro?
Yes, sir.
We never call Malcolm the Maestro. That's crazy.
I guess that could be his new name.
Well, take two. Welcome to the Faction After Hours podcast. We're here to bring you another episode. Tonight we have another guest. We met just now. Frankie also just met you just now.
I legit just met him, but you've seen this man.
Yeah, we have local legend Craig. We'll give it up, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. But nice to meet you, man. Thanks for coming on.
You guys as well. Thank you.
Yeah. But local legend mainly just because, like, we were just talking about how 10 years ago I ran into his car. He has a AE86. It's a hatch. It fucking, honestly, probably one of the nicest AE86s that I've seen that's on the road that drives.
Yeah,
You drive it often?
Yeah.
Pretty often? Like,
A couple days to work in the summer.
Oh, really?
Weekends, yeah.
it doesn't ever make you nervous now?
Every time.
Dude, like,
I always have tools in the car.
I'd
I'd
be nervous,
I have a spare alternator in the back, just in case. You never know.
I feel like he means nervous, like getting T-boned.
Yeah, like,
Oh, that.
yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't even
that's
think that way. That's because it's an old car now.
Yo.
It's like not as replaceable as it used to be. Like you get into a little bender and it's like, oh, we'll just cut off this and just fucking weld that. What are you going to do?
Not to get off topic, but it's kind of related.
It's been a minute.
I went to Zach's last
Okay.
night.
Yes.
His dad's got a 1941 whatever the fuck, like some kind of truck. And that was my first thought. I was like, they drive this truck around every day.
That's crazy. I would be so nervous.
Yeah,
all the
and I'm
time.
like, 41? Like, you get T-boned in this thing, that's it. It's done.
Yeah, but
But you got to enjoy it.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I would
that's
want to
what they
drive
say.
it.
Like, they
It's
wanna
powered
drive
by, what year and what engine is in it?
It's an 85 GTS, and I got a silver top 20 valve in it, ported, polished, rebuilt, Tomei pond cams,
That thing probably
some other fun
sings.
stuff.
Makes 6 horsepower.
It probably
To the flywheel.
It probably sings though, dude. I saw
yeah.
that Toda. It's a Toda header on there, or what header is that?
AE86 Fight Club.
I saw. I saw a little badge, and I was like, I think it looks. My eye. I was like trying to blink, like, well, I think that's just Toda. What is that?
Dude.
A86 Fight Club.
Why is it called? Like, is that the name of the brand?
So it was a bunch of dudes out in Cali. They had like a website, they had a forum and everything. It was just like a bunch of the OGs out there because they got sick and tired of all the nonsense on social media and whatnot. So they did their own thing. They only made like 20 of them, 25, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, though. And they called it Fight Club.
Yeah.
I know, but you've been in this for a while, because like I think you said 07 you got the car.
Yeah.
What made you get this car? Because in 07, like, what car? A G35 just came out. Like,
Don't talk about Nissan
that's
in
crazy.
2007.
Like, what are your options back then? Your influences aren't really.
Yeah, why were you into these cars?
I've always liked the flip ups. I've always liked Toyota. And it was back in like, I don't know, 84, 85, something like that. I actually went to the dealership with my grandmother. I was young. I was like 5 or 6 at the time.
Yeah.
And we get there and she's looking.
Hold on. There's no way you're that old.
I was 45 yesterday.
Oh, wow. I turned 34 the other day, too.
Happy birthday.
You look great.
Thank you.
Frankie,
What?
next to. I thought you were like 33.
Malcolm, can you help me?
Malcolm, turn around. Turn around.
They look the same age.
I said
He
your
looks
age.
young. He looks young.
I said,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And I said,
Yeah.
you look 30. I said, you look
They
33.
make fun of me for being old.
Well, you've looked like this for 8 years.
Meanwhile, he's about to turn 30.
I've looked like this also for 8 years.
Move on.
Okay. Well, you were saying, I'm sorry.
So she was looking to get a car.
At the
she
dealership.
she ended up getting the front wheel drive Corolla, 4-door, little tiny, boxy looking thing.
85 one?
Yeah, 85 or 86. I don't remember the year.
I'm trying to think of what that looks like. It's probably
It's the one right after yours, right?
No,
No,
it's
they
just
made it during the same time,
time?
but it was a front wheel drive.
I am so confused with Toyota.
Malcolm, do you
I'm
mind
learning
bringing up
so much today? Like,
just type in 1985 Corolla because I think I know. If you were in kindergarten and you drew a car, it would be like.
Yeah, that's
right?
basically it.
That's a 1985
I would tell you
Corolla.
right now.
Yeah, there you
what,
go.
What I would draw.
That one.
Nope, I would draw.
Look at that beauty.
Ford Taurus is probably what I would draw.
Okay, dude, that is a car. If you drew it in kindergarten with a ruler.
So, Toyota's so fucking weird. They made the same car, the same name, with a completely different drivetrain.
Yeah.
The same year.
Yeah, I'm
Isn't that fucking
still
weird?
love them. Hey, there was probably a science behind it. I trust it.
Yeah, I guess. I
But
mean,
so
they were
your
probably
grandma
like,
bought that?
I know, and I'm like, get the flip ups. How cool would that be?
yeah,
Get the flip ups.
but they didn't have that in
No, they did.
front wheel drive.
No, not in front wheel drive. So
Okay.
I didn't know anything about that at that age. I'm like,
Yeah,
just get
yeah.
the cool looking one. She's like, no, I'm gonna get this one.
Damn it, grandma.
Dude, that is so strange to me. That would, whatever. I'm such a nerd. I'll just stay on this forever.
And then
Like,
ever
why did they
since
do that?
then, you're just like, fuck, I need that.
No, I forgot about it for a while. I was looking into a bunch of different other cars. I wanted to get a project.
Okay.
I wanted to get something.
I'll
So
move the mic a little bit.
sorry.
Yeah.
So I was looking at like a 240, 260Z.
Yeah.
I was looking at the Fairlady Roadsters.
So you wanted something older.
Old. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say.
I was
Okay.
looking at these, and there was something else I was interested in too. I don't remember what that is at this point. That was a while ago.
So it's Nissans, Toyota. What else? That's probably it.
Yeah.
That's it. Nissans and Toyotas. Okay.
You could have like a Datsun like 510 or something like that. Or I don't, you know what I mean? That car, I don't even know
Yeah.
if that's the name for that.
There had to be a reason you like these cars, though.
Bro,
They look
core
good.
memory.
I've
Oh, shit.
I've had all Toyotas except for one Nissan, and I'm never doing it again.
Oh shit.
What was the
Alright.
experience? What's
It was all right. So it was a Sentra. It was like a '98 Sentra.
Okay.
And lo and behold, I go to the auto parts store because I need brake pads and they don't fit. So I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I take the calipers off. It says made in Mexico. This Nissan, I guess they made some of them in Mexico and used different parts.
Yeah.
So and then
Depending on where it was made.
yeah, and then parts started breaking, sensors started failing, and trying to find anything that worked. It was just like I'm like, let's get rid of this thing. Then the fucking radiator dropped out because everything rusted.
It all
I've
depends
seen
on
1,000 of these on the way here.
It all
today.
depends on the
yeah,
VIN
that was the
number.
color too.
This is the most common Sentra. Or well,
1998
that
Sentra.
and like the ironically the cool one I don't see often anymore. The B13, the more like QB looking one. That had an SR in it.
Yeah. Yeah, this car is ugly as fuck.
My architecture teacher in high school drove one of these that had, I think they also had an SR in it. Did it?
Look at that one right there, 98. Yeah.
I know the SCR Sentras did come with the SRs,
Yeah,
but they
so
were
I
NA,
don't know.
right?
Yeah, but NA.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it had the SR in it because I was talking to him about it once, and he was like, "Yeah,
Why does that look so much different than the other one? Malcolm, go down.
it was probably a
hit
concept."
X. Or that one,
that blue one,
yeah.
Auto ABC.
Because that's the next version.
That is the next version.
That was
right?
probably
okay. That's not.
the facelift.
Oh, so that's probably
John.
99 to 06.
Oh my
whatever
God,
it
that's Need for Speed right there, man.
Yeah.
That's one of the first cars you get in Need for Speed.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I was not a fan of that thing. I'm still not. I don't get it.
So you veered away from Nissan. So that kind of gave you some like a finite amount of. What about a Starlet? You never want a Starlet?
Oh, I do.
Fuck yeah, they're so cool.
They are.
Oh,
They're
hell
really
yeah.
cool.
That shit's rear wheel drive too. It looks so weird drifting because our world is driven.
Yeah. Wait,
it's like-
Starlet? Can you bring that up, Malcolm? I want to see what that looks like.
We're really exhausting Malcolm today. Shout out Malcolm.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Malcolm's going to work today. 'cause he
That's
didn't-
crazy.
Yeah, because he
That's
didn't work
crazy.
today at all.
Yeah,
No
but-
one did.
What?
Pull up a
He said,
KP61.
KP60. Yes, that is the code.
Wait, so that's a rear wheel drive?
Yeah, no, some of these are front wheel drive, I
Oh,
believe.
okay.
Wait,
That
type
makes
in
sense.
what?
KP61. There you go.
yeah.
What the fuck is
Oh
that?
yeah, that's rear wheel drive right there, bro.
Yeah, those things are fucking
And they
awesome.
drifted them all the time. Like it looked like that and drift. Yeah, they're rear wheel drive.
What?
With the same motor that
Oh, it's a Toyota.
it's a 4AGE.
Yeah, you could put it in there.
I told Malcolm
but
to
they
go with
didn't.
Nissan.
They didn't come with 4AGE.
I think it was 3 A's or 3 K's or something like that.
Whoa, whoa. Sorry.
It's like single overhead cam carbureted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know who would know
what this
about
is.
him? Hector. And he would have the word that they called him back then too.
What would it be?
Like it would be like 13 ocho or some shit.
Oh,
like
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Punto ocho is the other one. 1.8.
Yeah, that's the TE.
Yeah. I was like, that's the coolest name I've ever heard.
So this is a 70s car?
Late 70s, early 80s. Yeah.
Okay.
Hayabusa engine in that motherfucker.
Did the AE86 kind of replace this? In a way?
I mean, a couple years later, I guess, in a sense. But I mean, this thing really wasn't meant to be a sports car. It was just,
yeah.
you know, go get groceries and
Damn, everything
drive
was,
your kids to soccer practice.
everything was
It just
real
happens to be rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, just like every other car back
So
then.
what would, like, oh, dude, if you got one of these, I'm sure it probably would also look really sick.
It's going to take a couple of years to like figure out where to get the parts and stuff because
Yeah.
I don't know jack shit about these cars. I'm like super specialized in 86s.
Are they
know
so
how you feel.
different, these?
I mean, from what I heard, you can swap some suspension stuff over.
Okay.
I think you can take the rear end from an 86 and put it in there.
That's what my next question was probably going to be.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got an 8.6 with a bubblier looking.
I'm not going to lie. AE86 looks better than that.
Yeah. The proportions of the AE86 just look.
Yeah.
Again,
I
like-
mean, like that one over there with the stripe on it.
That's the one that you like?
Yeah, that thing looks
I like
cool.
it just because it says Tom's on the
Yeah,
side. I could do it
that's-
without the stripe. To
That's
be
a nice
honest.
car.
That thing is on the fucking ground. But the ground clearance is doable. I could drive that.
I still like his car more though.
It's like
The
2 inches right there.
Dude.
Yeah, that's a lot.
My transmission is 2
The
inches.
camera is on the ground.
Okay.
It's horrible.
The lens is on the ground.
Yo, speaking of lens on the ground, this is also off topic, but Julian posted like photos, and I was like, I didn't know Julian did photos. Did you? You probably weren't on Instagram today, but
Which Julian? Animal style?
Animal Style Julian.
Okay.
And I wanted to comment on it so bad and be like, it's probably because he's got like this ultimate point of view, like
'Cause
bro,
he's so
like
tall?
he's literally like on the ceiling. But I was too shy. I didn't comment on it.
Yeah, probably don't. Hey, you're tall.
Craig is tall as fuck.
Yeah.
But we're all sitting down right now.
We're also
and it's-
short.
Yeah. This is a short shop. Everything is catered for short people.
Yeah.
You ever go like what shelf are your cups on in your house, Craig? They gotta be.
I'm thinking coffee cups, glassware, beer mugs,
And the
wine
fact that you're
glasses.
at eye level like that, like, bro, that would be me. Like, yeah, you could go grab a glass, and it's like, all right, go. That's so weird. Sorry, I have a lot of talk.
Speaking of which, Malcolm, you looked a little strange in the Sequoia.
That's fucked up.
That thing is way too big. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it didn't.
I gotta
look
tip
like-
that front. If no one knows I'm in there, that's probably a lot better.
Carl was about to say something, and then he's like, "Wait, I probably look like that." In there.
Yeah, he's like, damn, that's what I look like.
Yeah.
But it just feels so good to drive around, dude. You must daily a Toyota as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Which
Camry.
Camry? Oh, okay.
The
Didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming.
ultimate. Because you probably don't need to. You're probably not towing that thing often, are you?
Ever.
Yeah. Wow.
Drives it to the events.
Well, what's
Car-
your
car show events,
Yeah.
but-
Well, what's your flavor? Do you track it at all? Do you just drive it? You just have it?
I like going up into the mountains in New York and just going and getting lost. And I mean, Harriman, Bear Mountain, up in that area by West Point is good.
Yeah.
So I just like to go up there and cruise around.
We just
Have you-
had Johnny here. Johnny.
Have you been up there recently?
Yeah.
Is
I
it
drove through yesterday.
okay? Just because I want to ask, like, since you've been driving there for a long time, the last time I drove, like, I used to drive there a lot in like 2014.
Okay.
Dude, it was sick. It was a completely different world up there. I swear to God. Now it's like I feel like a little more hot, but you run into a lot more cars like up there nowadays, and like I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like talking to anybody. That's why I used to go up there. like you mentioned it earlier. Like you don't stop.
Yeah, I just keep going. Yeah, I might wave or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, it's definitely more people in general.
Yeah, there's nowhere to really to park on the side, like on those side roads anyway. So, and
Yeah.
if there is, it's not like I'm gonna get down like a 6-inch drop to get into some gravel.
Yeah, no.
So you're
So-
not one of those people that's sleeping there overnight on a Saturday and then hitting it in the morning.
For sure, I'm not. No. I live 15 minutes from Harriman, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm,
nice.
Like
Dude,
right there.
I used to take that shit for granted, dude. Our house used to be
Yeah, you were right there.
I was right there,
You
dude.
just drive up this
That's
road.
where I ran into probably like right by the Valero, which ironically a lot of people used to stop at. So you would just see cars there.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, I wonder what you're doing today. like fucking.
Yeah, you
you
go
run
up-
into them at Perkins. Like
You could go up there on any random night and There's no one there. Like the only time there's people there would be like Sunday during the day would be fucking packed.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go driving up there, I would highly recommend taking a day off of work and just going up in the morning.
That's what I do.
True.
That's the best way to
Dude,
do it.
when I call a random day off from work, that's on the top of mind. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
ooh, I could scrap my whole day right now and just fucking go to Paramount.
It's
doing
wild. Like, I cannot get my ass up out of bed for work, but I can be up at the fucking crack of dawn. Like,
That's
I'm
like-
gonna go take a drive.
That's like any car event or something.
Like, I was out the door a couple of years ago. We did a thing up at Lime Rock, the grassroots event,
Okay.
and I think it was the grassroots. But either way, I was out the door at like 4 o'clock, and my entire family wanted to come. So my wife, I got my 2 kids in the car. 4 o'clock in the morning, we're cruising up the throughway.
imagine you
in
just
the
see
freaking
this
Corolla.
thing cruising up the highway with a
In the
full family
Corolla.
in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
But if you ask me to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning for work, no,
Yeah.
nope.
no.
I have a problem waking up at 8. And I'm like, but then a drift event, oh my God, this is actually so
You
fucking.
probably just won't even sleep.
The priorities are so fucked. Like, for a drift event, I don't know if I've ever gone to bed before an event where I'm like, okay, let me just go to bed right now. Like, no. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I could wreck that shit tomorrow. Or I'm going to have so much fun. Like, usually both.
If you don't have the trailer, you're probably panicking.
Yeah. Well, no. I've been driving it around.
He went to the Drift King event.
Did you? Was it a shit show?
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty cool.
We've heard mixed things.
I don't think it was a good venue to do a drift event because it's
Yeah.
just such a small oval with the banks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
English
It's
Town would've
crazy
been
to think
so
that they
much-
did
so
do
awesome.
FD there for a long time.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, but that bank is actually fucking really
Yeah, it's like 20, 30 degrees or something like that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
like Derek, our other friend, was drifting the little competition thing, and like there's a clip of him where the back tire just happened to scooch up onto the bank, and it was the most like violent looking thing, and that's like a pavement transition.
So he was just drifting the
it was like
bottom and then it just,
boom, and then like
It's
went
like in
back
a
down.
curve.
I'm like, whoa, what was that?
yeah, all the FD drivers would say that was the hardest like transition because they would come off the bank and then have to transition right when they're going from that 30-degree bank or whatever into the flat, and it would
Yeah.
be like super rough. But they didn't do that. I guess they didn't drift the bank.
No, I don't think that they did. It's probably a crazy liability.
There
to
were
have.
people up there, but like they were at the bottom of it. They weren't going all the way up or nothing
Okay.
like that.
That'd
Yeah.
be scary as fuck.
I personally love that track for Formula Drift, but I think that'd be it. I don't think I would like it for like normal grassroots driving.
Yeah, I mean, they'd kind of do that at Englishtown.
It's the
and
same thing with Englishtown.
And I enjoy like how Englishtown's like viewing
Yeah.
shit. If the sun is shining like on your eyes, sometimes it's like a sunset there.
Yeah.
and the event's going on, and you're like,
Like watching at that track at Raceway Park is cool. Watching FD, but like driving it, I feel like I don't know. I wouldn't really like that. Did you drive it yet?
no,
But you're about to.
I'm scared. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. So they don't do that event that's coming up in there.
No.
Okay.
No. That's the car track event. Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't go last year. That's
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Malcolm, were you there? Oh, you weren't there either. That's crazy. Craig, I competed at a competition last year. It was my first competition ever. 45 minutes from me.
Weren't we at SEMA?
You should have called me.
SEMA.
They were at SEMA.
We were literally at SEMA for the first time. That was a big deal.
That was a really big deal. That
Yeah.
was really cool. But no, they have this competition over there, and it's happening this year as well on the 26th of October. I will
think
be there.
Craig should do it in the A86.
My next question was going to be, how have you never gotten like the itch for that?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, because like
We've
that's
already-
what they do.
we
like-
already chatted about all the people that we know.
Yeah.
So when Hector painted his blue coupe,
Okay,
Yeah.
and what was it, like a week or two, and then he fucking smacked the wall.
the back. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
no.
he hit the rear passenger
Yeah.
corner and smashed it in. And this is when I was like getting ready to do body work on my car and stuff, and I wanted to take it to the track, and like I saw that, and it hurt. It hurt so bad. And I was like, I don't know, I don't think I could do that to my car if I end up
Yeah.
painting it.
Yeah.
You're an
I don't
intelligent
think I
guy.
could.
I
It's
don't
like,
know.
I mean, like I'll go out and have fun in like parking lots and shit like that, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's
down to Mexico.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
good enough. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, I'm not just cruising around like, you know.
Yeah, I have a ported 20 valve. Fucking never sees $9,000. Or what does it rev to?
Automatic trans, I think, goes to 8350.
Oh, because the ECU is
Yeah.
stock.
I wonder
Oh my
what you
God.
could make it go.
Yeah, that's what I'm just proud of.
On the internals that are in there, not too much more.
Oh.
But they do make Formula Atlantic internals. You can get that thing up to like 11 grand.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh, Frankie is horny. From
What about the
hearing that.
stock engine that comes in it?
That I think is 7,500 or 8,000.
It's the
8,000's okay.
It's the brightest sounding 7,500 you've ever heard. I
can
promise
live
you
with
that.
I
And the
could
best
live
part is when you're watching it drive by, you get to listen to it the whole time where they're just like creeping past you because the thing, it's so slow.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much fun, but it is so fucking slow.
It's just like fucking like really.
I don't know. I think I want to get one.
Man, no 4-cylinder intake noise from NA. I had a Honda. I didn't get to have my AE86 Dream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like a modern. No, I don't think I'll ever. Realistically, the way that the cost is looking for that, there's a lot of other cars I would own
Really?
for that price point.
I don't know. I feel like that's the only car I would want for.
I would have a rusty, air-cooled 911
I knew you were
not
going to say
running
that shit.
before I would be able to buy like that. Because then it's like that's what I would rather have.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
my. Yeah.
Yeah, but that car is like. I guess it depends on what your goals
80s,
are.
dude.
But have you driven a Corolla and have you driven the 911?
I've driven the 911 and I've driven a Corolla, but I feel like the Corolla maybe wasn't the best example of a Corolla.
Okay.
You know, so like
Why? What were you about to say right there?
Because he might have the comparison. If he didn't have the comparison to both, he might actually really like the
I
Corolla.
thought you were
No,
going to
the
like,
co-
911's a piece of shit.
no, the 911 just drives really
like it's
weird.
German.
No.
That's how I feel when I'm in a 911.
But it feels like an old car. The steering wheel doesn't tilt. The pedals come out of the fucking ground.
That's
like,
the worst part.
Your seating position is like kind of weird, and the shifter's like down here.
Yeah.
It's like weird.
It's all weird.
I fuck with it. But in a Corolla, all of that is a lot more like
The Corolla, yeah,
it's better. Not believe it or not, but
it is better. Yeah.
way better.
The
And
way
there's probably heat in there.
the way it feels, yeah.
And like the 911 uses fucking heat exchangers and shit. Do you even know what that is?
What? 'Cause the air cooled ones?
Yeah. Because that's what I would own.
yeah. Taking the heat from the exhaust. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Like if your car's not warmed up, you're not gonna get fucking hot.
Yeah. That's kind of the same in a normal car. It just heats up a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
right?
true.
I mean, dude, if the AE86 was air cooled, I would already have one. That shit would be amazing.
Yeah.
That shit would be sick.
This dude wants a plane so bad. This guy wants a fucking
that shit
airplane
would be
so
sick.
badly.
I don't know. Like,
Yo,
I know it'd be slower, but
It's been a while since we talked about planes. You ever do anything with planes?
No.
you
Dude,
look like a guy who would fly a
I
plane.
feel like that. God, you look like
Yeah.
No, never.
I would trust you
Dude,
flying a plane.
Don't get into it because you look like you look like you'd be a problem. Like you would.
What is that?
Like he would waste all his money doing
There's
that
an
shit.
86 dude up in Connecticut that he built his own like little his little private plane.
Built a plane.
Yeah, just like a little one, nothing big. He actually,
and it works.
he's up in Connecticut. It's like a 2-hour drive, maybe like
Yeah.
an hour and a half to me, and he needed some parts, so he flew the plane down, and we went to one of the local airstrips and met him down there. It took,
That's amazing.
Oh, this is when you said the little ones. There's
Yeah.
this guy on my Facebook feed right now. I don't know how this guy made it on my timeline, but it's like a seat, dude, and like there's a fucking
Yeah.
It's a
Malcolm, look up. What is it? Piper Cub or something?
what the hell is that?
Piper Cub or something like that.
What?
the plane.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
The only plane I was a set.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what you need right there.
What the hell is that? I fuck with that.
That thing's sick.
Oh, that thing, it does look cool.
Yep.
Is this something in the realm of what your buddy built? Because that's
Yeah,
smaller
something
than that.
small like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. That's a plane then.
Look at that one.
That's not
Malcolm,
a
right there.
little.
Nope, above. Boom.
That thing look tough. That looks like a Camel cigarettes plane, and I love it.
Damn, that shit's sick. And you
Yeah,
can like
dude.
take
Craig,
off
I
and
don't,
land pretty.
I don't know, dude. If you came out of that thing, it would look pretty cool.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yo,
You know why? Because it's just old. It looks old, and like your car's old. so
yeah,
it's
that's
like-
why. Like,
And you're super technical. We could tell just from meeting you an hour ago. Like, and I know what you do for a living. So
that is, dude. I think you would love it. Maybe if you have a random spare
look,
hobby
if
that
we keep
day.
going on this and you start getting me interested, you're going to get a phone call from my wife.
Well, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to explain. Hey,
He's going to be like,
I
he
mean-
spends enough time and money on this hobby.
yeah, on the car alone. Like, shit's so expensive now with their
Yeah,
car.
it's been crazy.
Dude, Frankie got me a little flight experience with that. I did not delve more than that, and that was honestly enough because
How was that, Carl?
It was sick, and I like did it in the fall too, and like it was a good taste because I know it's not feasible for.
You could go to an airport and you can pay him like $300 and you can do a discovery flight. You basically take off with a guy. But you take off.
No, dude, yeah, he was telling me what to do. I was about to fuck up, and he had to like fucking pull that shit up.
That was pretty cool.
It's sick. Yeah,
It was nerve-wracking.
Don't do it because you're gonna get addicted.
It felt like a Miata in the air.
Yeah.
It felt really fucking sketchy.
Yeah,
And like,
I started going for a bit, but it's just so expensive. I can't.
yeah, see,
Can't do it.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's fun. Definitely fun.
damn, man.
One
Now
day.
I wonder what the fuck 911 is going for nowadays. Fuck, it's probably a lot. It's probably way more. You know what's crazy is that Corolla outside. It's like reaching that point where like it's just going to be expensive forever.
I mean, will they hit 911 prices? You think?
What are they going for?
Like 30,000. Not a great
I
example.
was gonna say that's low, right?
That's low.
Yeah,
But it's like a non-running, maybe some rust on it.
so he said for that you'd be looking at like 10, 15 grand.
Yeah, for something closer
Corolla.
to stock, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's
That's
going to happen.
a Corolla, dude.
I mean, the Corolla's going to be the first drift car, quote unquote, that hits that realm of pricing, and then it's going to, the 240 is
think
going to
so?
follow it like 10 years later, probably.
I think the 240SX right now is worth so much money because of us. And people like us.
But the A86 is like, there's probably so few of them compared to a 240. I don't know the numbers, but I would just assume that's the case.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the production numbers offhand.
Okay,
Yeah.
a bone stock 240SX.
But the Corolla's got how many more years too? Like when I was younger, when I first got the Corolla, I'd go to junkyards all the time because there's so many interchangeable parts from other Corollas and Celicas and stuff like that. I've never seen one at any junkyard
Yeah.
in my life, but I've definitely seen 240s and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So like there's going to be, to your point, a lot more of them around.
Yeah.
But then when did they start making those? 91? 89?
89 to 94 for the S13.
Okay.
And your car, they call it an AE86, but what were the years that they made that?
There's a DX version came out in 83, and then they ran until 87. So they changed the face in 86 and 87 to the later version.
So 86 and 87 is the one you want, pretty much.
The newer ones? I feel like that's just how it goes with anything.
It's
that
just,
old.
it's a trim package. It's
Yeah.
not, like the interior is a little bit updated.
So it's like 4 or 5 years. 83.
That's a
4,
solid
5,
run.
7, 8.
And
yeah.
that thing was
So
probably
it's like an S13.
that thing was used in everything.
Yeah.
Like that Corolla.
You would think the Corolla would have more production than a 240SX, but I don't know.
It definitely
Malcolm?
did.
I feel like we could find this online.
Yeah.
Like a production number. Like what do we search for that? What do we?
You search.
Yeah, production numbers.
Search. I mean, they're gonna do it by year, but if you look up AE86 production numbers, Malcolm, you probably just find it. Someone probably already did all the work.
You're right.
So,
Whoa, God.
600,000.
What'd you say?
What?
You did not.
60,000.
Hold on. No way you just said that.
All right, now look up.
But wait, then look at North America.
Okay, so add those up, little 378,000. Ooh, the Black Limited.
Yeah, it was like 400.
370. Yeah, dude, and Hosen has one.
Wait, what does that car look like?
Yes.
How fucking nuts is that? Built by Tech Art, too.
Yeah.
Look up that Black Limited.
You would like that, actually. Oh, yeah, you would totally like that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Why is Toyota of Orlando?
You get a
posting
gold
that?
badge. You get the wheels. You get the extra.
Tell me that's all you get, though.
You get the red line center in the back with a Black Limited sticker across it.
Right there.
You get
Okay, I see.
orange. So like the hatch and the fuel lid popper, those are orange instead of white. The dials on the climate control, the speedometer, those are orange instead of white. The shift knob has orange numbers and stuff instead of white. They just did like all these little tiny details.
Wait, what's that? Oh, they made it 86.
Oh, no. The fucking.
He said, oh, no.
The bottom left one.
Why'd you say, oh, no?
Because I feel like that's
How do you
that's
feel
just,
about the new 86? Oh, God, he sighed.
See?
He sighed.
if you like, click the photo that you're hovering on right now, Malcolm. If you like that, how are you going to like the one on the left?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the same car.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, my problem with it is it's a Subaru to me.
And I love the ZN6 chassis and the
I like
ZN
it.
whatever the one after that.
Okay, wait. So we got the number
378,000
Well,
no,
we're saying
360 is total. I think.
it's at 18,000 in North
for
America.
North America.
No, go back. It said it in total. In total, up top.
Where?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the estimated right up there.
Yeah. So that's what we're going on, right?
Well, I don't know. Are we looking at the states?
I want to know all of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
378,000.
Let's go all.
All
of
right.
them.
Yeah. All right. So now hit that.
Well, yeah, we'll see what we're gonna do once we.
Oh
they got
my
the exact
God.
numbers.
Why do we got to do the math?
They
That's
got the
crazy.
exact numbers.
Scroll down a little. Maybe somebody. They got to make us do the math too.
Yeah. How many are left? First thing.
Oh my word. Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
28.
But just look at S13 though, because you can't. Don't be cheating now.
No, they made more Corollas for sure.
You sure?
1,000%.
120, 200. Yeah.
260,000 right there?
Yeah.
They made more Corollas.
Huh.
Eat yo fucking heart out, Frankie.
I mean, I didn't know for sure.
Neither did I.
The fuck?
Don't forget the we
Wait,
didn't
don't
even
forget the
we
convertibles.
did not count the convertibles. It's crazy.
gotta add the
Wow,
convertibles in there.
they made a lot of 93s.
Wait, motherfucker. North America only.
Ooh.
Oh, eat your heart out, Carl.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have made more.
might have.
Yeah, well, what's the
We're
jet?
already up to like 260,
Like
so yeah.
15 times even?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, so there's more 240s in the
Damn,
world.
get fucked. Well, how
That's
reliable is
chassis,
Too Fast for You? June 26,
He's a
2006.
contributing member, and he's a thread starter, and he's got titties bouncing up and down in his logo. So that's he's probably knows what he's doing.
Honestly, probably reliable.
He's from Chicago, and he has 1,200 posts. That guy knows what his shit.
Why the fuck? Imagine we know this person.
Imagine, yeah.
Can you? Does it say the name? Can you click on their
Too
profile?
fast for you. I strike police cars, ambulances, and fire trucks. Yeah, we don't know.
We don't. That's hilarious. Biography. I love to drive my 240.
Join date 04. Yeah, he knows his shit.
God damn.
Yeah.
It's wait. There's a quote. It's not stock. That's for sure. It's got a 2400 in it, but it's only a 12 valve. All right, close this out.
Yeah, get out of there. All right, cool. So they made more 240s. So
Parts and junkyard, dude. Going to junkyards. That's
you did see 240s in junkyards.
yeah. I've seen a 240 in a junkyard. I see ISs in a junkyard. I have an IS 300, and I went there.
AE86 in a junkyard. I would take that shit home.
No, to nowadays, so many people would know that that's there. It would get stripped immediately.
Yeah.
There's some kid, there's some guy, or girl at home just fucking Googling the junkyards inventory all the time, just going there.
Yeah, there's that website that you can just see like all the junkyards in like the country or something. It's pretty sick.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm not flying.
So Hector's been telling us about these prices going up for all the parts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's bananas.
When did that start getting really bad?
COVID.
Okay. I figured you were going to say that.
Yeah, people were buying cars. Like I remember this one thread on Facebook and the Club 4AG page. This dude had a coupe. It had literal fence post ITB like trumpets. Like it was just a pipe.
Yeah.
He welded it onto a flange and put it there. Like didn't even clean out the burrs on the inside. There was no flaring to it. Like no, it was just a fucking tube.
Yeah.
The front was smushed, the hood was crumpled up, the back was pushed in, the suspension was all fucked up, the doors were crumpled. Like the thing was shot. It was
You
like
just described a beer can. I'm
yes,
picturing this like
somebody
wrinkly.
smashed it on their head after chugging it and like
Yeah.
just left it there.
And
Like
then they
this
put
thing
wheels
was
on it.
fucked. And the dude was asking like 12 grand and somebody bought it.
Whoa.
It was absolutely fucking insane. And like I get it that it's an old car, that it's rare, but why would anybody pay that price for something in that condition?
So
Like,
you're running the same problem we're running into where you're like, oh, no one should pay this much, and then someone buys it.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, well, now people are going to keep asking this much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but for us, it's just kids with their parents' money. But I don't think that would happen in the 86 world. It's probably like collectors or something.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure. I know there's a couple of younger guys. There's two young kids that I can think of. One of them is getting one, and then the other one has one. And like they're saving up. They're doing their thing. They're both
Okay.
young. They're just they're asking questions. What's going to be a better option? They're trying to look at it smart instead of just diving in impulsively.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which a lot of people did, like our time.
Yeah, especially for 240s and shit right now. Like all these kids are just watching Adam LZ, and then they're like, oh, I need a 240, and then they ask their parents, and they're like, oh, you can buy this one for $40,000. It's clapped out.
And they're like,
all right, we'll get it for you.
One of the first cars I ever drove with was a fucking Corolla, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my first drift event.
Drifted?
Yeah.
With a Corolla?
Yeah.
Wow. Whose was it?
Hosen.
Ah.
Dude, yeah. So he knows, I said, like, the community, AE86 community's got to be tight because it's smaller.
Pretty small, yeah.
And, like, as soon as I thought of AE86, I thought of Hosen, but I haven't really talked. Actually, maybe exchanged a DM with him, like, maybe a couple weeks ago. But that's it. But I do keep tabs on him because this shit's, like, so interesting now. He got into, like, doing...
I don't know if I know this person.
He started getting into, like, Lancias and fucking... I don't know.
Yeah, he's enjoying life.
Yeah.
He's buying the cars that he wants and just, like, he's getting some cool shit.
Crazy niche cars.
Yeah.
Really, really... But, like, cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, like, I went to my first drift event. It was at RSD, at Pocono. It was on South Course. So that was my first track ever. And then I went there, no friends. No one was there. Chris wasn't there or anything. They maybe came later on in the day, maybe. And then I met Hosen because I just liked his car. And he parked in the bay next to mine because you were able to park in the NASCAR paddocks.
Yeah.
And he fucking AE86, dude. ITBs. I'm like, that thing's a 20 valve. Like, this shit's from Initial D, dude. Like, and I was like really fanboying over because that's how I fucking got into this.
So they swapped that engine in there in Initial D too?
Yeah.
That was like a thing?
Yeah. And it looks like kind of like it too. Like they draw it.
Yeah, yeah.
It says like a little Toyota thing on there. But that's the car I saw. And then like it was on like Cusha or whatever those professor looking wheels are. They're mesh, but they're deep.
I think you're a wheel guy, right? You know a lot about wheels. He's got a whole wheel page, I feel like.
That thing is that car was really, really nice. And like hearing it drive, seeing it drive, I rode in it.
Did you know this person at that time too?
Hosen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've known this guy the whole time.
Yeah, he had the SSR Dory meshes.
Yes, dude. Oh, those are one of the best wheels. There's a Rotorep.
Hey man, I don't know anything about
You
wheels.
made it once Rota starts making them, man.
Yeah,
that's how you know it's good.
That's good. It's good. It was good enough. But dude, that was pretty. That was actually that's so weird to think about now. That was almost 10 years ago. That's almost 10 years ago.
You're getting old, Carl.
It was my first event, and that's weird. Like I showed up there with no friends.
Yeah.
Like I had no one in the community yet.
That's
I knew
good.
a couple.
Good for you.
I knew a couple. I think Paolo was there,
Yeah.
and Jay Filet might have showed up at the end of the day.
Yep.
Like, fucking scary stuff, dude.
That's cool though. You did the drift event by yourself. No
Single
Chris.
cam, welded. That's it. Coilovers.
Yeah.
That thing was fucking burning crazy oil that day, dude. Like, somebody
It had
got
SR in it.
No, it was a single cam.
Yeah.
KA. That thing was, and the stock wheel.
So that was right before you swapped it.
No, it's my first event. I kept it like that for a long time. I drifted Englishtown like that. Went to Friday night drift party like
really?
that. Yeah. Dude, 5 o'clock Friday night drift party, those were sick.
Yeah.
Friday at 5 o'clock. You know people are coming off of work.
I love those events, yeah.
God.
Did they do those still? I think they do.
I don't think so. You ever been to one of those?
No, not the 5 o'clock ones.
He probably remembers Wednesday nights at Raceway Park, the parking lot. Hector was always there.
No, that's a hike for me. It's like an hour and a half, hour 45.
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
going down.
If
on
you're
a
not going to
Wednesday.
drift, it's like, But it was fun to just hang out there too, though.
Damn.
That was back when it wasn't really busy.
I'm just picturing it. I'm just hearing crickets in my ears and shit. Like at the end of the day, like it's just fucking quiet.
Maybe, yeah, it's cool, man.
Fuck. Damn. Air really hit different back then. I always think about that.
Did you say air?
Nah, it's just like a fucking weird thing I say. I don't know.
Oh.
It was different.
Like breathing the air?
If you think about years ago, you think of a memory years ago. Tell me
Okay.
your nose wasn't hitting a little different. You were smelling different. That day at Friday
Do you
night.
agree with that?
No.
Jesus Christ. What is in this fucking PBR?
No,
today?
you always say that, though.
I always do. It's
Yeah.
like in movies when they fucking portray everything in the desert in like a sepia fucking
Yeah.
tone.
Yeah.
Like that's just what I think of. Like the air just hit like
I know.
really hard. Like,
I mean, the air was hitting today.
yo, it
It
kinda was,
But then
dude,
I realized why a house was burning down the street. And I was like, oh, it smells like a campfire.
I was just maybe talking about the weather. Maybe
yeah.
I was about to say, Craig, it's a great day for the AE86. It's great.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Parked outside looks beautiful.
Yeah, it was a
Like
nice
it's like
day
a perfect day for that. Would have been good if I probably should have probably drove my
I
car.
thought you were going to ride the bike here.
That thing is still broken, dude. I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm just gonna like keep saving up and like get a fucking.
He has a Wags's bike from work.
Okay.
Yeah, do you see his bike ever?
I don't.
He probably rode it one time to work.
To be honest, I didn't even know he had a bike.
Yeah.
I do recall seeing a random motorcycle outside and had no idea whose it was, so it could have been him.
It probably was.
If it was like a 1980 what?
it's like a 80. It's a 79, baby.
1979 Yamaha?
79 XS650. That's my first taste of old stuff, and I love it.
I think
That's why I
Wags
like
just
it.
gave up. He was like, fuck this thing. It's too old.
I fixed it.
Yeah.
Fucking runs like fuck, dude. Until I rode it home the other night, and then like all the shit just started breaking.
Shit just started falling off.
And the motor's fine. It's just like everything else was just like coming off.
Yeah.
bike. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't really take this that far.
Those older vehicles, you can't trust them.
Yeah, but why do I feel like your car probably rides pretty good?
I mean, it's all right.
Yeah.
For the most part, I got, like I said, I got a couple.
You got tools and shit.
I got tools.
Alternator.
I got, you got stuff in there you need. You never know.
You really have an alternator?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel like I could do an alternator on that thing easy.
Yeah, there's so much room. It's great.
I looked right at it. It was like right there.
Is the alternator like a failure point in that car?
I've had issues with it in the past.
Okay.
And so the brake light and the charge light comes on, and it tells you that your alternator's dying. So in the morning, I've been starting it up and driving, and I'm seeing that coming on, but I realized that the new belt started stretching a little bit. I just had to tighten up the tensioner. So
Okay.
I haven't taken the
Alright.
alternator out just in case.
You tell yourself that, Craig, and
Yeah.
you keep keeping that
I
alternator in
probably
the
will.
car.
I think I might.
Do you work on your car yourself? Like, did
Yeah.
you do the swap yourself and everything?
I did everything. I made the wire harness. I've done all the work. I just finished rebuilding the rear end, redid
wow.
the interior. The only thing I didn't do was paint it. And then, ironically, I didn't do the machine work to the block.
Oh, okay.
We're all medical manufacturing where I'm at.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't be bringing a block in there.
An oil
Hey,
engine
boss.
block. Yeah.
Can you mind if I bring this and this torque plate as well in here?
Yeah, the FDA will be come knocking at the door. It won't be good.
Do you think we could convert some of those machines to work with engine blocks?
I mean, I think it's the tooling. You would have to get the correct tooling, and
Yeah.
then we could absolutely make stuff work.
Okay.
But so you're not the guy making the stuff, right? Like you're
Oh,
not
he
like
does.
you can program something to CNC something down.
Yeah, I program the CNC machines to make medical implants
Whatever it is
and
that-
medical devices. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's pretty crazy.
That's pretty nuts. You can make like a shift knob.
Dude, Wags worked there.
Easy.
Jesse worked there. Miyagi worked there. Joe. Like,
Nico worked there.
Nico worked there. Literally everyone. All my friends worked there.
I was gonna say that's I said
Yeah.
to Craig earlier, I was like, so you met everybody but Frankie.
Yeah.
Because Frankie worked
Yes.
at Nissan and here.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It is funny how everyone worked there. What the fuck? But yeah, they told me about you a while ago because they like send photos in the group chat and they'd be like, yo, this dude here's got this AE86. I'm like, damn, that shit's fucking mint.
If my coworker had that,
Yeah.
I'm immediately finding him. I'm talking or her, and I'm talking to you.
Yeah, and then Wags reminded me like 2 weeks ago or whatever, 3 weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, why the fuck? Yeah, we should definitely have him on the podcast. Because he was telling me that you were involved with it's AE86 Club, right? Or you were
Club 4AG.
Club 4AG, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Like a moderator or something?
Yeah, I do. Like I've been moderating on it for years. I don't know, a
Yeah.
decade or so. But I mean, so before I had the Corolla, back when I was younger, I had a front wheel drive Corolla. So I was looking up. I was like, I'm gonna figure out how to do the 25 swap on this thing, and I gotta figure out. So I was looking at everything that they had to offer, like back in the late '90s, trying to figure out. And I started building up a parts list of everything, and then I started looking into motors, and then I crashed the car. So I kind of gave up
Shit.
on that.
The front wheel drive Corolla.
Yeah.
And was this an FX? Like, hold on, or is it?
No,
like,
no, it was a '94.
Okay.
It wasn't the FX.
FX16 is cool. You know
Yeah,
what that
those are
is?
neat.
No.
It looks like a Starlet, but it's front wheel drive.
Yeah, it's like my car, but front wheel drive and looks like a Starlet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, same motor and everything.
Yeah, another trim of Corolla.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, seriously.
It's so hard to keep up with this Corolla thing. Like,
FX16, dude.
usually when you make a car, you make one, you know?
I mean, from a cost standpoint, I guess.
Yeah, you know, like a 240.
They were
240 was
trying
crazy.
shit
It had
out.
2 different front ends, and 2 different rear ends, obviously. But that's as crazy as it got. I feel like a Corolla, you can get it rear wheel drive, you can get it front wheel drive, you can get it looking like this.
I mean, to be fair, the FX was later. That was like 87, 88 that started coming around.
And that was only front wheel drive, probably,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Not a bad looking car though. The back was super like slant on the back. I used to see a couple of them. I went to school in like South Jersey, and that one of them would like pull up. It was like a gray one.
Yeah.
Had a 4AG. I'm like, damn, this thing's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they're pretty neat.
Neat cars.
So you had that, you crashed it, and then what?
Then I got that piece of shit Sentra.
Okay.
The Nissan relapse. That's just
Never
like,
again.
Never again. Had a Nissan.
Yeah, no, that thing sucked.
Then it's just been, I've had Camrys after that.
Okay.
I got 2 kids, so
Yeah.
I need the room to
Yeah.
haul their asses around.
Dude, Camry is the elite reliability vehicle.
How'd you get involved with the forum then?
I joined it when I got the car, looking for parts, trying to figure out how to do stuff.
Yeah.
And then just,
And you got that car in 07 about.
yeah. And then I was just active on there, and I ended up doing a write-up.
Okay.
So there's a lot of 20 valve information out there, how to swap it, how to change it from front wheel drive to rear wheel drive. But it was like everyone was a very specific case scenario. Like there's probably over the years 6 at least companies that made distributor relocation kits. So you keep the CAS on the back of the motor.
Okay.
And then you'd put the cap and the rotor up front. So you'd have to figure out how to get that running. And there's ones that then people would do coil-on plugs from like the Hondas and stuff, or they would take them from Toyotas. But like everybody would do it a different way and say, this is how I did it. So I basically broke it. I did it myself. And then I figured out what was going to be the best way, and I went through it all. But because I did the research on all these different products, whether it was, like I said, the distributor relocation kit or just anything else, like whether it's the coolant kit, because SS Works made them, Techno Toy Tuning makes them. There's a whole bunch of different companies. So like I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the best option. So I have this list compiled, and I'm like, you know what, let me just do a thread where you're starting from an SR5. You can do your GTS swap, so you can get your fuel injection, your fuel pump, all that stuff running. And then from that point, I went through your motor, your wiring, ignition, cooling. I went through all the different sections of it and gave every single option.
Wow.
With whether it's links to,
You were what we would call a hero.
Yeah, that sounds like a hero thread.
It's really funny because I still get like people on Club 4EG will send me a message and be like, I just found this thread, like, thank you so much. And I'm like, damn, I wrote this thing like back in 2010. This is bananas. And people are
Holy
still going through it.
crap.
It's kind of crazy how it's still like the same information. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I went through because you can't buy the 20 valve parts over here because we never got the 20 valve,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of cross-reference parts. So I do have a website that I can use for Toyota, and it's awesome. It gives you the diagrams. It gives you the links to all the different part numbers and everything, and it's basically what they have at the dealership.
Okay.
So I went through and I searched all the different part numbers, and I'm like, oh, you can get this in the States because it came on the Supra from this year, or you can get this part because it came on this other Corolla. And then, sometimes you can't get a map sensor for that particular one, but the 4AFE works exactly the same. The parameters are the same when you're calibrating it to make sure it's good. So it was just really a full list of everything you're going to need, and then the easiest way to do it through the hardest, and like just everything.
What's some like hard is like are you guys running into like speed bumps with like getting stuff lately? Like where it's like whoa.
Yeah, we're having electrical issues in here. We're trying to ignore this. Sorry, listeners, but the lights are flickering on
flickering,
and off.
and like I don't know if, dude, because
Is it Malcolm? Is it the power or is it just the lights?
It seems like it's just the lights.
Okay.
I feel like it's the power, and then that's definitely what's causing the cameras to do that.
The lights are a problem though. So if it's just the lights, it makes sense. They've always been doing something, but not this bad ever.
This if it's like a halogen type of bulb, like I feel like you
Trust
can
me,
dim it.
it's been a process. But yeah, we'll just ignore
I feel like I'm just like involuntarily blinking, so like it's
Yeah,
fine.
that's how it feels.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like I feel like did I just close my eyes or something? Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's whatever.
Fuck. But no, are you guys running into problems with like getting stuff where it's no longer interchangeable? You can no longer get it. Like, oh fuck, like here's a fix. We could get this from a Matrix, but then oh wait, they stopped the Matrix stuff. Like that was just an example.
I personally haven't run into very many. There are occasional like little pieces. Like there's some bushings that go in the LSD between the plates and the center locking piece that when I rebuilt my diff, I couldn't find them anymore. So it's just like small things. But I had a spare diff. I took it apart. Those bushings were in better condition, so I just used the better ones.
What? Who taught you how to do this stuff?
Myself.
Just like right off the rip, you like got into it.
I literally blew my motor within a month of getting the car, and the whole point of getting the car was so I could do something fun. I enjoy working with my hands and building things, so I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna figure out how to rebuild a motor.
It blew up in the first month.
Yeah,
Toyota things.
Well, the guy
previous owner things.
The fucking kid that had it puts an electric fan switch in it and like hides it underneath, and they come with clutch fans. He doesn't say anything, and I didn't even fucking think of it. So I'm driving it around. I'm doing like $120 down Route 80. I just got the thing. I'm having a ton of fun. I did that for a couple nights, and then I was just driving it everywhere. And
the fan was never on.
Yeah, no.
Toyota.
And at this point, I was working in Upper Saddle River. I was living in Hackensack, so trying to get through Paramus at like 5, 6 o'clock at night. Yeah. So I'm just sitting in, in traffic in this
on Route 17.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude!
But the situation's fixed. It took me 45 minutes to get here. I was just fucking cruising on Route 17. My left leg is killing me. It was fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god!
I do not miss that area at all.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! That area is a hellhole at 5 o'clock. I do not miss
it
that.
Is. It's
bottleneck and 2 lanes, and then Route 4, and then the mall. It's like everything.
Well, now you got apartments over there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, they just knocked down that Best Buy over there. Yeah.
No, but I didn't even know that they had apartments like on the other side of the AMC parking lot. Those are all apartments.
Oh, maybe I didn't even realize.
Because I went to go watch a movie there with my mom the other day and my sister and my brother.
What movie?
Whiplash with Miles Teller was like a band movie. My brother and sister did band and like instruments and stuff like that. I don't know. They're a lot more cultured than I. They showed me that. I enjoyed the movie. It was intense as fuck.
Sick invite. But yeah.
Oh yeah, Frankie, you can come watch a movie with my family. Like,
that's what I'm trying to do
for my fucking sister's birthday. Like,
I would have went.
That's insanity.
I didn't see the apartments there, but I believe you. And apparently they're building them where the Best Buy is in the parking lot.
Fuck,
that is ridiculous.
They knocked it down.
They knocked it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be.
But how are you gonna have an apartment building in the mall parking lot?
I wouldn't want to live there ever since.
I would never want to live there in a million. You see the way that people drive in that parking lot, dude.
I drive pretty bad. You drive pretty bad in that parking lot.
Because I know that I'm going somewhere where no one has a brain, so I'm just gonna blow every stop sign, blow everything, and just do my own thing. These people are crazy in that lot, dude. Ever since I was young, we would go if we wanted to mess around with people and see how stupid they are. We would just go to the mall. Parking lot. It's insane.
My aunt told me that this was her tactic and what she used the mall for on a Sunday because Bergen County, right? Sunday. Yeah. That's where she taught my cousin how to drive. Oh no. What the fuck? That's where she taught my cousin how to drive. That's where she taught I think my other cousin.
Yeah, it's a good idea
because there's traffic lights. There's like this, that, and the third, whatever.
That's smart.
Pretty smart. You know, we know it isn't nice to be there.
What
is an apartment building?
Yeah, that would be really bad. You leave and it's just people trying to get in the same spot.
Do you guys remember that whole where they locked down GSP? Do you guys remember that years ago? Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah,
that was
someone that was inside of that. He's like, yeah, someone's in here with a gun shooting people. I'm like, oh,
that was the craziest thing. I remember I was just on Xbox Live and someone was like, yo, I think somebody's fucking up GSP right now.
Wait. This is the time when Miyagi got pulled over, and it's funny because he knows him, Joe from work. Yeah. He was doing basically what you were doing. He was doing 120 miles an hour in his RX-8 on the Parkway the same night that this is happening, and he has no idea that that's going on. He passes Paramus on the Parkway. He sees the lights go on. He's like, oh, fuck, I'm getting pulled over. Fuck it, I'm going to run. And he tries to run for a split second, and then he realizes he's got no chance because he's in an RX-8. So he just lets off. He gets pulled over, and they pull him over at gunpoint. They shut the whole highway down. They're like, get the fuck out of the car. And
no!
Yes.
Dude,
yes.
What? No.
And he's like, fuck. He's freaking out. He sees all of them with guns. There's 20 cop cars. And he's like, holy shit. He's like yelling out the window, yo, I got Tourette's, don't shoot me, I got Tourette's. And they're like, get out of the car. And they pull him out and they check the car and everything. And he still has no idea what's going on. And they're like, all right, he's good. And the guy's like, yeah, it's your lucky night. And they just throw him the keys and they all leave. And he's like, what the fuck just happened?
Jesus.
He had no idea what the fuck just happened.
You know what he just did? He just delayed justice in the mall.
So, yeah, they were looking for someone running, I guess. And so they saw the car pass and they were like, oh, it's probably him.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it wasn't him. I just thought that was funny because you brought the shooting up.
No, but I mean,
Yo,
not
he called
really,
me- he called me
not
after
really
that.
that funny, but
He called me after that. He's like, dude, you have no idea what the fuck just happened.
yo,
He's like, I just got pulled over on the highway in Paramus. And I was like, oh, I think I know what just happened because I knew what was going on. I was like, they thought you were a fucking shooter, didn't they? And they're like, yeah.
dude, what the? He was probably on the news somehow, shape, or form,
Right,
like a
yeah.
live news broadcast. They were probably like, we have a suspect, and then it's Miyagi.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yo, that'd be RX-8 meme city. It's like, yeah, pull over
he had
now.
a red RX-8
Pulled
at
over.
some point. You probably never saw it, though.
No, I did.
You did? Oh, he had it when he was working there?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Damn, he was working there for a minute.
Wait a minute. Was it red or white?
Yeah, no, it was red.
What was
Did
white?
he ever have a white one?
No.
Okay, so
What
then it
car was white? A Hyundai?
Yeah, no.
Don't
Yeah. His probably his ex-girlfriend's WRX. It was white.
Ooh.
Yeah, so the red one, yeah. And he had the big, it was like, I don't remember, they were the big VIP rims. He had the big chrome fucking things on there.
Yeah, dude, it did have some really big wheels on there.
Yeah, too big.
That's sick.
Yeah, now he's got those. He probably got the same wheels, but on the Cressida. So.
Hey, I got to see Miyagi. We got to see
No, he's got
Miyagi
the
this
work
year.
emotions on there, I thought.
Oh, he does. You're right. Oh, he has them as spares. That's what it is. He has
Okay.
some big wheels as spares. I don't know if it's the same ones.
The
that he
Euro
had.
lines.
Yeah.
They're like 1,000 pounds.
The ones that he had
Oh
on
my
RX-8
God.
sucked because they just look like dirty mirrors. Like you could never get those things clean.
Yo, you're fucked up.
That's what they look like. He said it too. Like you couldn't get them clean. I don't know why. You had
It's
to
just
like
old chrome. It's like really old chrome.
Was it even chrome?
I
don't know if it was polished or chrome, but like it would not clean up at all.
Once the
You're a
chrome,
wheel guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
You got a lot of wheels, don't you?
Old wheels, yeah.
How many sets of wheels do you think you got?
I have over 100 wheels.
yo, there's no way your wife is chill with that.
I was not expecting that answer.
No shot and fuck. No way. 100 wheels? I don't think 100 wheels would fit
what?
in this office.
I probably have about 30 sets.
What the fuck?
shit.
And this is what I'm saying. I thought you ran a store thing, but none of these are a store. You just own
No,
these.
yeah, no, this is just collection.
I thought you ran a store too from looking at your Instagram because you have like another.
No,
Craig.
the other one where I'm just like scanning the old advertisements. and
Oh,
everything.
maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, so I collect like old racing magazines and old
Okay.
catalogs. So like from the 70s and 80s, and then I just scan them and just post them on there.
So not only were you a forum hero, now you're an Instagram hero, and you're one of those pages that posts all the old stuff for everyone to look at.
Yeah.
God
Yep.
bless.
Yep.
What the fuck, dude? 30 sets of wheels, 120 wheels. Where the hell?
You got a storage
I
place or
I
like-
built a loft in my garage.
just for the wheels?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Bro.
I got other parts up there too, but yeah.
Yeah. Damn. So you're really dedicated to this.
Yeah, I
Holy
love
hell.
it. So like when I got into the Corollas back in the early 2000s, like I was looking at all these different wheels and I'm like, oh man, I would love to get them. But people were asking crazy prices and like I didn't know about any of the proxies about getting stuff off of Yahoo auctions. So now that I'm older and in a better position, I'm like, you know what? I decided, I was like, all right, you know what? Let me get this pair of wheels. I've always wanted these. Let me get them. And it really sparked when a close friend of mine bought me a set of SSR Casablanca mesh as a wedding present.
That's pretty sick.
I got back from honeymoon and they were just sitting in my foyer. And I was like, holy shit, okay, this is fucking crazy.
I would geek.
I
Oh
did.
my
I did.
God.
I was trying not to after like a 13-hour flight, but I was just like, this is fucking crazy. So, but like he left one sitting in there. And then he put the rest in the basement. So like I walked in and I saw one and I started retracing all the steps about months before I ended up like sharing a post and I was like, man, I love these fucking wheels. And then he was like, well, what wheels were those? And he just like starts inquiring. And I was like, that little motherfucker was up to this whole goddamn time.
That's sick. What a
That's a good
W
gift.
man's. That's a W man's right there.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So after that, it was just like, you know what? This is actually feasible. I can actually get all the wheels that I want.
30
And-
sets.
What? Yeah, how the fuck? You could maybe. I bought like another.
I don't
set,
know 30 types of
and
wheels.
another set, and another. Could I name?
You could.
I don't think I could name 30 wheels. I
Probably
can maybe
You're-
name
You're a normal
like
person.
20.
I don't know shit about wheels.
15. I cannot name 30 wheels. Are they 30 different wheels?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude.
That's a lot of wheels.
That's
It
a
is.
fuckload of wheels, man.
And they're all like pretty legit, like, well, I'm sure some is OEM, but
No OEMs.
No?
They're all aftermarkets.
Are a lot of them for the AE86? Like they're 4 lugs and.
They're all 4x114.3.
Yeah, wow. Dude, so
Most
you
of them
can
are-
really be switching up a look whenever you want. Like,
Well,
oh,
some
shit.
of them need to get widened. Some of them
Oh,
aren't in
okay.
the best condition, so I got to pop the seats out and press new seats in, put new lips on, stuff like that. Like I went to Zach he welded the lips on for me.
oh, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah, it's
This is crazy.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I'm picturing like probably an airplane hanger's worth, but probably
Yeah.
30 wheels isn't an airplane hanger's worth. But
No, it's
it's
definitely
probably
not.
just a sight to see. What the fuck?
Yeah.
If you appreciate old wheels, then yes, it is, because there's a lot of good ones in there. Like just the ones that I've always wanted. I've just been on searching for.
You got a
years.
set of long champs in there.
No,
No? XR4 long champs? I feel like that's like.
dude, everybody's got them. So many people have long champs. So many people have like the standard SSR MK series. Like, I want something different. I want something that not everybody has. I want the unique things. Like,
Do you have a favorite in there in the pile where you just look at them, you're like, ah,
no,
like,
that
I
the
like
pile
that.
is the favorite.
That all of them. They're all of your favorites.
Yeah, I mean, right now the ones that I have on the car, I absolutely love. There are a couple other sets that I really, really want to get done and get ready for the car. But like, I like finding the weird things. Like everybody knows work. I mean, they've been around for decades at this point. And back in the early 80s, they had a Spirit line. So they had your Spirit 11s, your Spirit 33, and your Spirit 44. And then they did a Spirit Silhouette.
Malcolm, can you bring these up? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
the Spirit line. That sounds sick.
I don't know what wheels look like.
That sounds so cool. And they're probably all 13s and 14s.
All 14s.
Sick.
14s. All of these wheels are 14s.
I have a single 13-inch because they mismarketed it. Yeah, so no, go back up. Yeah, so there's your Silhouettes,
On the right?
your Spirit
Ooh.
11s. You got your Spirit 33s, and then see that image on the left, the top right? So those are your Spirit 44s.
I love how they all look so similar, like the general
Not
design.
similar. The
44 is right
faces are.
Like the way they're made.
Well, yeah, that's what. This is like old tech, like the old machinery making this shit.
Well, it's like that line of wheels, I guess, they all look like that. Spirit line.
I love that. When I think of an 86, that's immediately the kind of wheel, big dish,
Step.
some sort of metally face. Like I call that like a metally face. That looks like an old school machine. Like cut
it's
it.
yeah, like it's machined.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick.
So they have, they don't have a Spirit 22. They got 11, 33, and 44, but then they have the Silhouette. So it's
Oh.
like, what happened to the 22? So
Yeah.
people at first were wondering, like, oh, is it the Silhouette? Maybe that was supposed to be the 22. My theory is they made, they sold a wheel to a company called Leader Sports Equipment, Lesco, back in the 80s. And they took this one, and it was called the Lesco Pulse 1. And I'll tell you, if you bring that up, it'll fit.
Let's bring that
I
up
need.
now.
I need
perfectly
To, I
into
need
this.
to.
This is a work wheel conspiracy.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I need to know.
It
Yeah.
says Work Equip on the back of it.
No.
It has a Lesco stamp on it as well.
So you think this
Pulse
was supposed
one?
to be the
Yeah.
Spirit 22?
There you go.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah, so those
1000%,
nice and
that's-
deep, polished spokes, black background.
Yeah. Definitely.
I do fuck with those heavily as well.
That
That,
was
definitely
definitely
fits
supposed to
into
be
the.
it.
Wait, go back to the. And that one says work. Let's go to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah. That has to be.
Are you the one that figured this out?
No,
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say that would
no,
be insane.
absolutely
dude.
not.
Just that was probably like such a random nugget of information for the listeners to have. Like,
That's crazy though. So one is the 11.
Yeah, you got your 11, 33, 44, and Silhouette.
That's so weird. So
yo,
they just
no, that
skipped it.
definitely would fit in there. That's crazy.
All right. So which ones of those do you have?
I've got a pair of these, a full set of those. And I had 2 sets of Lescos. I had one with the cut face and one with the non-cut face.
Okay.
I sold the non-cut.
How's the market to sell these? They're
It's-
okay still?
It's limited because how many geeks are out there looking for these wheels? Like, has anybody in this room seen these before? Except for me.
but I don't
so
know
it's
much.
like, but you guys are all into cars. You're all into drifting.
Yeah, but-
you're all into the older cars. So it's
These
maybe
are-
it's like a different era.
Different era, and
14s. That's the problem.
it's a
Oh,
different
true,
level.
true.
That's the problem. Yeah.
It's a different level of appreciation.
But I feel like if you have a car that can rock 14s and it's Japanese, you probably know these wheels. Like, you probably because I don't know shit about 14s. I don't know shit about 16s.
This is like
wheels.
Kaido racer looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Wheel. Like it's when I see a star or a face like that, like a quote unquote metally looking face, like
Yes.
that's just what I think of in that era. That was what a race car would kind of have.
It was a have-to-have part.
Like,
you
yeah.
gotta have something. You gotta have some crazy wheels that are just flashy down
that
there.
shit looks
nice
like a yo-yo.
3Ds.
That is a yo-yo.
It does look like a yo-yo.
I fucking love yo-yos, dude.
Those wheels are cool, man.
Dude, yeah, that is. And you can have this 8.6 just switching it up because wheels to me is like it changes the whole personality of the car.
It does. And nobody
Immediately.
has just one pair of shoes. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, like
Yeah.
in real life, nobody's wearing just one pair of shoes. You got your work boots, you got your I'm going out, your, whatever it is. Like everybody's got something different.
Well, not me.
Yeah,
No, you're a one-shoe guy?
He is a Vans or a Doc Martens kind of guy,
I guess
or the work
technically,
boot
technically, I have
and the hiking boot.
3. Yeah.
See?
If
hiking,
There you go.
Vans, and then maybe my Doc Martens, but I rarely do it now. I think they fuck my foot up, so I stopped wearing them.
And you used to have them old work boots that you used to wear.
No, that was them.
Oh,
They just looked totaled.
Jesus Christ. They were a Doc Marten that
Yeah.
like the sole was used to be thick and this has
Yes.
now grounded down.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Yeah, it was bad.
The hell is wrong?
What other wheels you got? Any honorable mentions?
Well, I mentioned the SSR Casablancas. Those were the
Can we
wedding
look that
present.
up
Dude, yeah.
You-
These the
you look,
names.
They're in the.
names
That's my
are-
spare. That's my spare wheel.
now? Okay.
I thought I saw you looking back there.
I don't think I was.
I did
you
not-
You had that in the back?
in the back. I
Yeah.
didn't look that far in there. I was
Yeah.
looking at the wing
That's
and like
sick.
So that's the mesh. I have a pair, or I'm sorry, a full set. They don't have the gold spoke. They got the silver spoke, and then those right where those are the Casablanca 8s. I have a set exactly like that.
those
Silver
look like
and gold.
Z wheels.
I
like
also, I have a harder to find set of these black background and gold spokes. Those are pretty nice.
I like the black and gold ones.
Yeah, it looks good.
Dude, look at them on an S14. Oh no, that's at Grand Theft Auto mod. Never mind.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Oh man, that's the names of them.
Yeah, these names are
SSR
crazy.
Casablanca.
Yeah.
So
Fire.
I think so. You're asking about my favorite wheel.
Yes.
A contender would be my Sensei Sparks. So they were,
Malcolm's on it.
yep, right up there on the left.
In that color?
I have a full set in red and a pair in gold.
Now,
Dude.
why are these?
Yeah. Why are these?
It was a tuner shop in Tokyo in the early 80s. They hired Enki to make some wheels for them, and this is what they sold. So it's very, very limited.
Yeah.
It was one of those wheels where like I never thought I would get them because they've gone up for sale, I think 3 times in the past 6 years, and I've won 2 of those auctions.
So do you just live on Yahoo auctions?
No, I try not to.
That was a yes.
Oh, you
That
have
was
a problem.
yes.
You
Yeah.
have a problem,
Dude.
Yes, you do.
You have to because you have to be the one that sees these, and then you're like, oh fuck, I found them before anyone else.
That's
found them.
early gen Facebook Marketplace
But-
addiction.
So it's cool because it's like the old wheel community is kind of tight knit. I got friends like on the West Coast. There's a dude in Wales. There's guys in Australia and New Zealand. Like, so we all chat and like we know what other people are looking for. So like if somebody is looking for say like a work equip or something, and I see that pop up, I'm gonna shoot them a listing.
Yeah.
So like we get listings occasionally.
Look at that Mazda up there.
Dude, that is okay. But what kind of sucks? It not sucks, but to a normie person like myself, who's just kind of looking at these wheels to look at them, I'm appreciating them for their trying to find the differences where I feel like a normal person would not. When I think of like an '80s wheel, that's That's an 80s wheel because there's some color, there's some metal exposed.
I see the top of this picture. That's the one. So this is the picture that got me on these wheels.
Okay, I like those.
That looks good.
Probably because of the lip.
The lip and then the black background. So like imagine seeing that on the car and it's all you see is the star.
Yeah.
You're not going to
Yep.
see the rest of it.
Yeah. It looks
Yeah,
like a
that-
it looks like a throwing star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, that is you're really fucking doing it, man. Because if you have 30 different renditions of a multi-piece 14-inch wheel.
I might have a problem.
Well, no, you definitely have a problem, but we're not here to talk about that.
This is I said earlier,
Safe
this is a
space.
safe space.
Yeah.
We can talk about whatever we want here. This is
Yeah.
not a respect all builds building. Oh God.
Craig, if you want an Oreo, feel free.
No, I don't want Oreos. I want this.
Oh no.
Right here.
Oh, boy.
Oh no. I was hoping he wouldn't do it.
Last week, and we just made our new friend here. We're gonna scare him away right now.
No,
But last week,
I'm considering doing it with
Frank,
you.
I'm just gonna eat some of them, and if you want to challenge me, I'll do it too. I'll probably do it to make you feel comfortable, but I just like eating them anyway. You could have a whole sleeve. I got 4.
I don't think we're going to eat that many of them.
All right, explain it, Carl.
I might. Okay, last week Frankie said, and shout out to Derek King for he posted it on his story that he was listening to it on the road, and I was like, nah, I need Derek to hear this, and I need him to see you do this. So here you go, as a whole sleeve of saltine crackers, and we're going to see if you can eat them. And this is to Chad too. 60 seconds, 6 saltine crackers, no bev, and please open up that water in case you need to drink it.
Yeah, what, you think I'm gonna die?
You might choke.
Malcolm?
Frankie mentioned choking her.
Malcolm, how you feel about this?
I think it's gonna be very hard. Give
It's
it a
gonna
go.
be hard as hell. You're nuts.
No, he was super confident.
And
he
last
could do
week
it.
he was really confident, and that's the only reason why I went out of my way today at work to go to ShopRite, get this box of crackers on my lunch break. I work in an office. That's 6. Okay, Malcolm, do you have a timer thing on Google, a stopwatch or something like that you can put
I'm
right
scared.
here?
Oh,
I'm scared.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah,
Give me that fucking-
You got to
give me
nut
that.
up now. That's crazy. That is nuts.
But there's not all this pressure usually.
You're eating 6 saltine crackers. What's different? Me and Craig are gonna drink a beer and watch you see if you can even possibly.
You said
do
you would do it with me.
I'm not gonna do it at the same time. What if I need to do a Heimlich on you and I need to get a Heimlich too?
Fuck me, man.
Yeah, let's. All right, that's
Wait,
a
hold
minute.
on.
Get all 6 of them out in there, crush them up, do a line of them. I don't care what you do, but you have to ingest them, no beverage. What are your thoughts here, Craig? What do you think is? What a
I
weird
don't know, man. 60
segue.
seconds is going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
I can eat saltine crackers at a leisure pace.
You're going to get halfway through and it's going to feel like you got a mouthful of sand.
Why does it look like you're gonna go head first and suck them all up?
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I'm curious as well. Every second counts. Think about that.
God, dude.
Tell me when to start it.
you talking,
down, dude.
you looking, lock in. You gotta lock the fuck in. It's Monday morning. You're about to record a hot lap. This is
How many tries
I'm
did it
having-
take you?
I did it on my first try.
Bullshit.
I did. I have, dude.
Do it right now.
Then why'd you try so many different ways?
Go because I want to make make sure I could do it. It's a doable
Do it right
thing.
now with me.
You were going
Dude,
for time
Go.
afterwards.
I was I wanted to
Malcolm,
get a
do it with me.
PR.
no.
Why not?
That's just how I am. I want to know.
Down to 53 seconds,
Down to
man.
54.
Malcolm, come on, do it with me.
I'm working. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Frankie, you gotta. I'll eat some. I definitely want one.
You want music or something, Frankie?
I'm gonna laugh. Yeah, like this is awkward. Like I'm
Final
gonna,
countdown?
Jaws.
Jaws.
I hate Carl right now.
You gotta cash in. This is the fun part of the podcast. Shit, we got Matt. Malcolm, you what? You need beer?
No, I
You can't play music because we'll get kicked off.
You could play like, oh shit, yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
you want me to
do
sing?
this dry, just fucking straight up. Are you just looking up random music that we can play?
Yeah.
Bro.
Why would you do that?
No,
kind
let's
of
no,
music?
don't bother with the music. I'll do no music.
All right.
Let's just listen to Carl fucking yell at me the whole time.
I'm not.
And
I don't
he's
want.
and he's gonna be saying shit, making me choke on
I don't. That's why I'm not gonna say anything. I'm a jackass friend, but like I would never intentionally endanger you.
This is annoying with the timer right there. Like, I feel like I'm gonna choke on this shit.
Just don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
God damn it, bro.
This is my teammate. I gotta rely on this guy, and he's fucking.
You won't even do it with me.
Hello, Craig.
Do you want a 10-second heads up?
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
there's
give
like
you
10 left.
No,
Don't,
I
don't
really
look at
don't.
the timer.
Honestly, I really don't.
You have to. I would need to. I would be staring at.
I'm gonna know if I'm gonna do this or not after the first bite.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like,
no,
okay,
you
not
gotta push
happening.
it. You gotta push it. Gotta push it.
Are you
This
my coach right
This
now?
room is not for losers.
Do
No
it-
one in this
then
room
do
is
it
a
with
loser.
me.
No one in this room is a loser. Fine.
All right, he's doing it.
You're such a bitch.
Carl's gonna beat me too. Fuck.
You're having such FOMO, and I'm
Wait,
about
get
to.
that napkin, Carl.
Oh shit!
Jesus
sorry.
Christ. He just wipes it on the ground.
Son of a bitch, bro. Okay. If we both choke, Craig's gonna have to hit
Do you
one
guys
of these.
know how to do the Heimlich?
Yeah, I do.
It's been a while.
He's like,
It's been a while.
Malcolm?
All right, I can do the Heimlich.
I'm ready.
Can you do it on two people at once?
Let's see some confidence,
On some
Frankie.
freak shit.
Some freak shit. Whoa, why are you drinking shit like that? Why are you drinking that?
I'm just like beer. I don't know.
Should I drink now? Like,
You can do whatever you want, bro. I'm not stopping you from doing anything. Craig, you can also do it if you want.
no
All right,
pressure.
fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah!
All right, Malcolm, you got to pick one to save.
That's crazy. You got to
Help Craig. Help
you better
Craig first.
save Craig and then save the boss.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're out of a
Oh, man.
job.
So what's everyone doing? Are we doing two?
I'm just shoving them in my mouth as many as I could maybe eat. Just going attacking them.
What is that noise?
Full.
It's the train.
That's the train?
Yeah.
That
World
shit is
War
loud
III
as
happening.
hell.
Boom! Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. All right, fuck it, Malcolm. I guess
Everybody
Give us a
got their
countdown.
six?
Give us a countdown. Give us a countdown.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, get at least 2 down. Come on. Eat that shit.
oh my god. No. no. No.
Don't inhale through your mouth. You will choke.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Come on, put one more in. You put one only? Dude, if Carl does this,
He's doing it. He's doing it.
he must have a moist mouth. Yo, Craig is on what, number 3? 20 seconds left.
I'm not making it. There's no chance.
Yo, Carl is on freaking demon time right now. Three, 2, 1.
Almost.
Fuck. That was so close.
Almost. You beat all of us.
I was so close.
Dude,
We
you were
beat
like,
all of us.
if you had an extra 10 seconds, you would have done it, Carl.
Frankie?
Frankie?
I
Way
needed-
harder than I thought.
I needed like 4 more seconds. I would have had it.
Frankie needed 45 minutes.
And
maybe?
look at your plate, man. Come on, man. How did you do? Craig started leisuring through. He was like, these are actually pretty good. Saltines and beer, man, good combo.
He did it like me. He did the first one, and then he was like, nah.
Nope.
I didn't realize how much
Effort.
water I drink when I eat saltines.
How much fucking effort you need to put into. Craig was quite literally preaching to you earlier, and you still did not hear him.
Dude, I was so
He was like, "Do you know what that? What did you say? It was going to turn into a cement."
I was so
saying.
confident.
Hey, man, but I appreciated it. I appreciated the confidence. I also just need an excuse to buy maybe some crackers or
I
something.
think I'm gonna work on this.
No,
Oh,
it's a weird.
I'm gonna work on this.
I'm glad that we did that. Man, that was so good.
See, we bonded over something.
That was delicious. Hey, new friendship right here.
yeah.
That was.
I'm not going to work on it myself. I'm just going to let you keep that title because you
Yeah.
earned it. I don't want to take you. I don't want to take your thunder.
I'll give you the win on that, Carl. You had him. You almost swallowed him right there, and that was
I'm a fool. I take a challenge. I take it seriously.
yeah. I was a little concerned that you were gonna choke.
The third pair.
I wasn't looking at you on purpose because I was like, if I look at him, he's gonna laugh.
Yeah, that was about to.
Yeah.
and then that would have just went. But no,
It
that
just spits crackers all over me.
the third pair was a risky pair. The first 2, I needed to chew them faster. The
Did you-
second 2, if I just mimic the first pair and then the third. Like, if it stacks up, you're fucked because you can't chew 6 fucking saltine crackers.
Dude, I put 2. Honestly, I'm thinking the 3 and 3 might be a better idea.
Let's go again. Let's go.
I mean,
No.
I'm out.
My mouth is so dry.
I'm out.
My mouth has no saliva.
I'm gonna try that later. 3 and 3.
Alone?
Yeah, alone. Yeah, in my room. Yeah,
No,
alone.
you might
Yeah, alone, Malcolm.
I need to call a welfare check.
Malcolm's about to run the business.
All right,
for
maybe
real.
I shouldn't do that alone. I'm gonna do it tomorrow during work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
during
that way,
work hours.
I want to see you.
Join the Patreon if you want to see me eat 3 and 3.
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
leave a sleeve here, and I would like you to have all of the team try it. I feel
Eddie could probably do it.
out of Jesus.
He's a freak.
Chris,
He could do
and
it.
Eddie.
Oh, Chris got this shit locked.
No,
No.
Locked.
Chris savors food.
Nah, he's got this shit locked.
He cooks for he cooks and flavors it. Like he's not.
That's what it's gonna sound like going in.
That's what I feel like you thought was going to happen.
Dude, I mean, like I said, I didn't realize how much fluids I drink while I'm eating a cracker.
We were preaching to you,
Yeah.
and last week too.
Look, man. Look, man, I'll have this shit dialed by tomorrow.
Well, here's some cream cheese as well. No, I'm just kidding. I would love some saltines with some cream cheese on it.
I'll have this shit dialed by tomorrow, man.
No,
I think I will. And Malcolm's gonna do it too.
I'll try it tomorrow.
See?
You could try it right now, really
you can
quick,
try it right
and we
now,
can all
Malcolm.
just drink a
Since
little
you're-
bit.
Since you're so good at everything.
N-
Oh,
Hold on.
One thing I'm bad at is eating.
you are bad at eating. I will give you that.
Actually, yeah. Let's. I feel like I don't want to embarrass Malcolm on the one thing that he's bad at.
Yeah.
You're a Korean barbecue guy? Korean barbecue, like
I've
unlimited.
had it before, yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
When you go there, when you go to actually any unlimited eating place, are you going to eat a little bit?
Oh no, I'm not eating the meal beforehand.
Yeah.
No, you got to go there. You got to be at like at least 3 plates in by the time you tap out.
I need to get
Malcolm's
my
like
money's
half
worth.
a plate, and then he's like, my tummy hurts.
I'm full. I'm actually not even really hungry.
No, and then he goes, I don't even like this shit. Just bring me to 7-Eleven.
Do you think this World War III shit is actually going to pop off?
I don't really know. I mean, I guess not, because it should have happened already.
We have this is just an open forum here. If you have something on your brain, Craig, you could also shoot it off. That's all just on my brain because I'm like,
I don't really know.
It would be my fucking like it would be our lifetime, bro. God damn it!
You do
I can't
all-
just live a normal lifetime.
You do all this work to your car, and then you get drafted for 5 years.
No, that'd be cool. I park my car and it's a Toyota, so in 5 years I come back, I turn it on. I guarantee you.
And
Yeah.
you'll be able to fix that bike when you get back.
Oh no, I'm good. God damn.
Either that or finance a Camaro or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They'll
Yeah,
give you the they'll give you the Hellcat.
Yeah. That's
That's
what
what
I would-
Malcolm said. He said, I don't fucking care. I'll go to war.
I
If you give me a
say,
Hellcat.
give me a Dodge Demon in 2 years and I'm there. I'm fighting.
He's like, fuck it. I'm fighting. I don't care who the enemy is.
What's the I think I'm out of that bracket. And
Oh, I think I'm out of that bracket. I don't think you are.
I'm 20. I'm going to turn 30 in like
I think we're
few
out
months.
of that bracket.
I'm definitely out of that bracket.
Malcolm, can you look at that? The age for the draft, at least the last one. What did they?
Isn't that?
Did you ever register for the draft?
What are you talking about? Oh, we're good.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fuck. Why is that like an us thing? And then kids don't have kids. I mean, he's not a kid, but they have no idea.
Oh, we're safe as fuck. Damn, who do I know that's 25? My friend Brad, the one who's in Japan that told me like, hey, World War III's coming. Yeah, sorry, Brad.
He's in Japan, you said?
I can't voluntarily as tribute.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can join.
I'm not really doing anything right now. I'd probably fucking go.
He said, fuck it.
I love this place. I'll fight for this place.
You're not fighting for this place, though. You're fighting for what some rich people want to do.
Fuck.
That's the difference.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do that.
All right. Yeah, maybe it's a little different. I'm just naive as fuck.
Maybe
for
if
that.
someone was invading this country or something.
Yeah, then I'm like,
Yeah.
not my IS. I mean, a country. Like,
Not my
you're not
IS.
taking this shit from me. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. man.
25. Yo, I've never seen gas this cheap, though. I'll tell you that much.
Right now?
Bro, it's 280 by me. It's up here. It's got to be 270 or something.
Is that
It's like
cheap?
285 or something on the way
Is
down.
that cheap?
Oh, they're really trying now.
4 months
yeah,
ago,
it's-
it was 380.
It's election time.
Yeah,
of course.
right before the election.
It's the same thing every
Keep
time.
me in office.
Every fucking
See the
time.
gas
Is
prices?
that really the thing?
Every time.
I need to observe this trend and just start buying
Everything
V8
changes right
vehicles
before the election.
before election time.
Yeah, everything's all of a sudden everything's amazing. Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be that means it's gonna come back even harder then. Fuck.
I could.
I need to go buy a Prius. Shit.
The new Prius I heard is nice.
I do love it. But did you know we have a Crown? We have a Toyota Crown.
Yeah, those are cool.
Wait,
300 horsepower in the one that's like trimmed up.
wait, it's here now?
Not the way you think. You never seen one of these?
When I was in Japan, they had Toyota Crowns as
taxis. No. And
And those things were sick.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
those are sick.
refrigerators and everything.
And the
those-
door, the
they're-
guy just opens the door from the front.
You've been to Japan?
He like hits a
before?
lever or something.
I got a buddy that's got 2 Crowns.
Oh, okay. All right.
Two of the
all
older
right.
ones.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, okay. So that's the Crown.
The old
The new
ones.
thing that's called a Crown. I don't
It's basically an Avalon.
know.
But
No,
it's
no.
boxier.
But
though.
it's big.
It's like it's weird looking, like a Chrysler 300
It's
boxy.
huge.
Malcolm's a Toyota
at
guy, too.
At a traffic light, it is massive car.
I haven't seen one yet.
There's one in my town. It's like a white one. It looks literally just
What
like
the
that.
fuck?
Yeah, now Frankie's pissed.
The fuck is that?
The one on the left, car driver. That's a Crown.
I'm good. Look up the real Crown, Malcolm. It's probably like an 80s car or something. Look up Toyota Crown taxi.
Oh, it's that.
That black one right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
And those are everywhere over there. Like, that's their normal taxi car.
That's not a 1J, is it? Or is it a 1J GE?
Not-
Yeah,
no idea.
one of those.
It's a
Really?
NA1.
GE or something like
yeah,
that? Yeah.
1JZG.
Yo, they'd really be whipping those things around, too.
This is the one that's got the fridge in the back. I think it's actually in between the 2 seats.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you fold the thing down.
And it's right in there.
Yeah.
Dude. So
I was just amazed that he opened the door from the front. Like, all of a sudden, our doors opened up. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, there's like levers and shit.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
In Tokyo Drift, that happens actually.
Yeah.
In that scene, and I never knew that.
But there's another one that's like
Look at
even a
this
step
stacked
above
up.
this? Isn't there like a Toyota president or something like that? Or
Nissan president, right? There's a Nissan president.
I feel like there's.
Oh, it is a Nissan. Ooh,
Is it? Look
up the Nissan
Craig.
I'm never gonna live this
No,
one
you're
down.
never
Look at
gonna
that.
live this down. You will never live this
What
down.
the fuck is that?
That's a Rolls Royce if I've
No,
ever
no.
seen one.
Yeah, this does look like a Rolls Royce.
Yo, look at the seating position. Right
know-
there. You're right by it.
Take one guess who likes these cars that I'm friends with. Just take one guess. You get one
Wags.
guess. No, but good guess.
Oh, damn it. I feel like Wags.
Scott.
Oh, why would Scott like that?
Yeah, I don't know. He wants one so bad.
Why do I remember Scott saying
He probably
I'll
did.
sit in the back when I drove him home?
Yeah.
I don't want to say that he said that,
He might have.
but Scott, I remember you doing that. I don't
Junction
know
Produce,
why.
Nissan President.
Oh, Junction Produce is that brand for those.
So there's an older one and a newer one. It looks like. But,
I don't know, man.
ooh, there's an
we
89.
got cars with fridges here. Like Toyota or Lexus released Lexus.
Malcolm.
Bury me in that. It's got to be It's got to be a SR in it.
Oh my god.
That's on Cars and Bids. What? And my roommate cannot sell a Cayman, and yet there's a hearse on here.
That's a hearse.
Sold for $7,000.
To who? Splendid vehicle. First comment.
There's a video. That's amazing.
Okay.
People really just be buying shit. How many times you got to turn that key?
Yeah, right. That shit went all the way
Holy
around.
You gotta wind it up.
Yeah.
Yo, that cluster looks like out of a Cadillac,
That-
dude.
yeah, it really does look like a Cadillac.
I need
What
it.
year is this? What year is this car?
89.
Yeah, dude, they were trying to build a Cadillac.
Dude, Chuck from Realize has me wanting a Lincoln, like an old big body.
me
car.
too. I will love that car.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Chuck, why do you do this,
I love
man?
that car.
Oh,
Those
my
cars.
God.
But this is kind of like the Japanese version.
Ah,
That's as crazy as you're gonna get.
I don't really
Not
know
with
if
the
I...
hearse on the back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What is this, Malcolm? Get this off the screen. What are we looking at?
Dude, those tails look great.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
You know a 70s vehicle that I would like? RA20 Celica is my favorite of all time, dude. RA20, baby muscle car.
Give me one of those, a notchback. Absolutely.
What year is that?
Absolutely.
That's the one that Panic has.
Like, yes.
Oh,
exactly.
So at Final
yeah.
Bout, it was there this year.
That,
That
my
car.
favorite Toyota body style.
Yes. Oh, fuck yeah.
Bring it up, Mal.
Yo, Malcolm, get them. What's the words per minute looking like?
What is it?
RA20 Celica. Celica.
Sorry for our audio listeners.
Yeah. You might want to tune into the video portion of this. That one Angela's crest
This is the car
right there
This is
to the
car
left.
y'all love.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, it looks like a Mustang.
No. You're crazy, dude.
That's a Mustang.
That
right
looks so good. Look at that. Look at that.
there. That looks
at
like a Mustang.
I thought it looked more like a Camaro.
Camaro. Yeah, you're right. It does.
But look at that. That thing's fucking gorgeous.
That thing is sick, dude. It's just a baby muscle car. But you know what?
Rally car?
People would hate the fact that I would want a UZ in it.
Wait, what
It's
engine
just-
does that come with?
It's a 4-cylinder. It's a 20R.
20R. Yeah.
20R?
Yeah.
It'd
Yeah.
be nice if it was inline 6 or something.
No.
Like NA.
No. I want like a small V8. Like a really, really small V8.
Oh, no.
Yes.
No.
Like a fucking 3-liter V8 or something.
I saw a Datsun 510 online the other day, Marketplace. It was like Nissan Skyline for sale. I'm like, what are you talking about? And there was an SR in it. I'm like, what? This is a Datsun 510.
What you doing on Marketplace? Get your ass over there.
Hey, you know.
Nah.
Trying to be like you.
Nah. That's bad for you.
How do you feel about Marketplace, Greg?
I don't even fuck with it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't bother.
Oh, you would love it, dude. You would love it.
He's straight Yahoo auctions only.
No, but-
That's all.
It's, you know why? Because I don't want to have to deal with people.
Yep.
If I don't have to deal with people, that's fucking perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ideal.
Yeah, Yahoo auctions is perfect for that.
You guys really can bond over that. Like, because I do understand
Well,
that.
dude, Marketplace is terrible.
I hate hitting somebody up and knowing the fact that they're probably going to just ignore me.
Or you're going to post something up for sale, and then you're going to get 30 messages that have nothing to do with what you wanted it to do with.
Yeah, or it's people fucking giving you like 10% of the price.
Yeah, they're like, yo, will you take
So
pet
you are
rock?
familiar with
Well, that's
Facebook.
why I don't do it anymore. I'll tell you, the best listing I've ever seen on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm only thinking about this now because I was actually talking to my kids about it last week, and I did take a screenshot of it, and I could find it if you really want it. Somebody was selling a knuckle sandwich, and they literally just had their fist with a slice of cheese on it and bread on both sides.
I actually have seen, like,
It was amazing.
I get
I've
food
seen
on
random
my,
ones like that.
I get food on my shit. It's like 10 empanadas. I'm like, shit.
I feel like
But I
Malcolm would
should
be the
not
type
be-
of person to make
Yeah, but
that.
they're
I
made
sh-
in a bathtub.
I should
Like-
not be like seeing that. Like and first of all, I shouldn't be going like, ooh, those look pretty good. Like I'm not buying empanadas off a Marketplace.
I mean,
It's weird. I mean,
Yeah.
you're considering it.
is it weird? No, what during
That's the next challenge. See if he lives after eating one.
during COVID, people were selling like you know how people were obsessed with bread? They were selling like sourdough starter
Wait, really? Because
like
Yes.
on Facebook. Yeah.
they were scared that we were going to run out of bread.
No, to give people shit to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
People were just making bread like crazy. I never made bread.
I wish
wanted to
I knew
make
one of
bread.
those people.
So like
I love
$3 worth of ingredients for like $20.
Yeah,
With
probably.
instructions because
And then-
people can't Google for themselves.
Yeah, it's like in a mason jar. You get it. You fucking go home and fucking like rise up and you fucking put it in the oven.
That's cool.
I don't know how bread works.
I don't know either, but it sounds interesting.
If you had an oven here, we can make some.
You know what? We'll put one in.
Perfect. Yay. Dude, little oven right here. That'd be great. Dude, I'd be fucking in here chefing up 6 o'clock every
we just
Wednesday.
make chocolate chip cookies every day.
No. You got a favorite food, Craig? Because this you mentioned chocolate chip cookies.
Tacos.
Ooh, okay.
Tacos, man.
Oh,
There's
God,
a joint down in Jersey City that is fucking amazing.
What's the name of it?
Taquiera
Okay.
on Grand and Grove.
We got to hit that up.
Get the pork and the steak. I'll tell you.
Fuck.
You can order tacos individually. Just get like a
Any
fucking
spot,
pile
yeah,
of them.
any
Is
spot
it a
where they
truck
can
or it's
send.
a restaurant?
Oh, it's a restaurant.
Okay.
They got a spot on St. Mark's too in the city.
Okay.
Same name.
There's another. I think I know where that is, but by my other friend's apartment, she has a taco truck where it's like a stand, like a little one. That one. Whew. Anyone where you can buy them individually is
Yeah.
the spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, California was crazy with taco trucks.
Except Del Taco. Fuck that place.
that.
We got a cylindrical tube of beans.
Wait. Wait, what?
Do you remember that?
No.
Do you remember
refresh my
that? It was like
memory.
an empty paper towel rolls worth of beans. Like, it was the worst thing after driving through the fucking night.
Wait, I remember we were trying it after that one podcast.
Yeah.
And we were driving up that big ass mountain.
After
remember?
we talked to Lex.
No. Pro Shop Noble.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, we bought this like variety pack. And
It was
Frankie,
late. We couldn't find any. There was no food to be found. It was just Del Taco.
Frankie was like, just put in 2 of each or whatever.
I was
Like,
hungry.
We were hungry. I eat the one, or maybe when we get back to the Airbnb, I ate one, and it was quite literally that paper, like this paper towel roll, like that's the diameter of like a cheap burrito, I guess. Solid.
So you got a burrito.
We got a pack of like the tacos, quote unquote.
Yeah, I had the tacos. I know that. I don't think I was ballsy enough to have a burrito.
Dude, that shit was like solid beans. It looked like the looked like that Krabby
look at
Patty.
me.
It looked like that Krabby Patty from SpongeBob where it was gray inside. Okay. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It was fucking.
You didn't like it.
I ate it.
Oh.
Ate the whole thing. And then Dame put the heater up to 80.
Oh no, that was me. Wasn't it?
No.
Oh no. It was-
You were dying.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Dame
So
put
it was
the
him.
Yeah, and we were just sweating out Del Taco.
And then I would just wake up in the middle of the night and go turn the heat off completely.
And Frankie's like sitting right in front of the fucking
I'm
base.
on the top bunk in front of the heater, and they got that shit at 80 degrees in California. I'm like, what are we doing?
That's insane.
It was
Yeah.
actually nuts.
Yeah.
I was dying.
Yeah, so that had to, and then everyone in the morning we were going, yo, who's turning the heat off? And I would just be in the top bunk like, it wasn't me.
Singular white dude at the present. Oh no, Justin was there.
Oh yeah, we did have Justin there.
Justin would not complain about the heat.
Justin's the nicest person.
He's one of the nicest people.
I told Justin I didn't trust him because he was so nice. I was like, I don't know about you, man. He's like, what? I'm like, you're too nice.
That's how it goes with all my friends. I don't know about you, but like
I mean, I do, and now I trust him. I'm just saying,
If-
like, that's what I said.
I've made this. I think I was just talking about this, which is crazy. When you meet somebody, right, and they're like really trying to fucking be your friend, that's a red flag to me. I'm like, you're reaching here.
Yeah.
And so when
Yeah,
my
don't
friends,
force it.
when my friends are like, I'm like, I don't know about that.
Maybe they're just
I
very
don't- I don't know
talkative.
about that dude.
You're very talkative.
I
Maybe you could come off that way.
But I'll let
Craig,
you-
did he come off that way? That he was trying to like,
He's very talkative.
I am.
like he was trying to be your friend?
But I also just am like that. And if you confront me about it, I'm going to be like, all right, well, go fuck yourself then. You're not going to hear any words from me.
Yeah.
But if you're reaching, then I'm like, like this might. But if I'm skittish
It's
about
a
you,
red flag.
I
It's like,
know-
what are they up to?
Yeah,
what are
what-
they planning?
what are
Like,
you
Are you
doing?
trying to get one over on me?
That,
Like,
okay,
fucking
so
know you.
that's how Justin felt. I hope he doesn't listen to this, but that's how he felt to me.
No way. But
Yeah.
then, like, you can only hold that facade for so fucking long.
I know.
And then you see Justin by himself, and he's still being nice.
Still super nice to everyone.
yeah.
And I'm
Justin's
like,
nice.
I remember I'd look at Malcolm. I'm like, I guess he's just like this. I guess he's just the perfect person. You know?
ridiculous.
And then we went out to chicken and rice that night alone, me and him. And I was like, I think I told him that night, I was like, yo, I didn't really trust you. He's like, what? I'm like, because you're just too nice. You're
That'd be
from
the
Cali-
most fucked up shit.
I'm like, you're from
anybody
California. You're just
ever
too
said
nice.
to
Like
me.
everything's just good over there, I guess, or something. The sun's just always shining.
But if your friendship like starts with like a skittish, like, yeah, I don't really know if I fuck with that dude.
That night, you can ask Justin. That night is when we really became friends, I would say.
Ethan is the same way. I hated him at first.
That's nuts.
Not
I didn't
your
hate-
Ethan.
I know.
My Ethan.
I didn't hate Justin, but yeah, yeah.
No, I hated Ethan. I tell him this shit all the time to his face.
That's
Like, bro, I hated you when I first met you.
now
Joe
you-
knows it.
And now you
I
guys
would-
are tandeming like
I would
crazy.
tell, yeah. I would tell Joe, I'm like, oh, fucking kid's annoying as fuck. Like, fuck are you telling me about what I want, what I know? And then he's like, actually really fucking nice. One of the nicest people I've ever fucking met.
Yeah.
Like, does not deserve to be mean to.
Where's he from?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think like Allentown.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just how we are, I guess. I guess we're the assholes.
Yeah,
So,
I
that's
am.
the end of that
I'm
story.
a fucking asshole. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah,
You're-
all my friends are assholes.
But that's fine.
No, you get the real version. That's what you need. You need
That's
a real
it.
version.
Yeah.
If you're real like that, then at least I know every time I go to see you, I know what to expect. I'm not going to be like, oh, gonna get like a different Craig today.
No, I feel like I could see like that being too nice because in this day and age, if somebody is not pissed off about some bullshit that's going on right now, like it's suspect. Like,
There's just there actually is a lot of shit to be pissed off.
It's just driving anywhere you get pissed off.
God,
Like
man.
I think that's my biggest pet peeve is the fucking idiots on the road.
I can't even get past one block from my apartment without, like, it's the end of the world. Like, people are just... Malcolm, the other night, all right, I'm going straight on a main road. Someone's coming out of a side street. They need to make a left into my lane and go ahead of me, right? I need to make a left into his lane. I have the right of way. He decided he's not going to use a blinker. He's not even going to listen to the stop sign. He fucking blows the stop sign. I'm coming right up here. Blows the stop sign, basically hits me, and then stops in the middle of the road. And stops like I'm going to go around him now. I was like, bro. I said, what the fuck are you doing? And like he stopped, but like I'm like, dude, you already blew through like a bunch of. Like, you blew through the fucking stop sign. You did all this shit. You might as well just cut me off at that point.
You completely ignored the traffic control device.
And
That's
now,
a ticket.
And now you want to...
I've gotten one of those.
Dude, so 2 weekends ago, it was Sunday morning. It was one of those weekends where everything is fucking going wrong. So it's like Sunday, and my wife and I were like, we're not going to do anything today. We have a couple errands to run. We're going to get up early. We're going to get that shit done. We're going to come home.
And then chill.
We are not going to talk to anybody. Like,
Sick.
nothing.
Good day.
Sounds like a great plan.
Yeah.
My town, the Walgreens, is across the street from this shopping center that does like car shows like once a month. I'm completely oblivious, even though I'm driving and there's like, oh, fucking muscle car here, muscle car there, fucking GT40 is driving by.
Damn,
I'm like,
just a teleport.
I'm like, what's going on? Like, I could have literally looked.
You
across
said
the
last
road.
weekend?
Or 2 weekends ago.
Okay, dude, I think I was on the road when this was going on. I don't know. I was at 17. Was I covered with like?
Oh no, it was farther all the way up.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't down in like the Paramus area.
I was in near Mawa area.
Yeah, but it was off of 208.
Okay. Yeah, so it's probably something
But
else.
they might have been going past.
Yeah, just so many cars out.
But either way, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna run into Walgreens.
Yeah.
It's like, let me stop. So I make a right onto the road, and it's 2 lanes going one way, 2 lanes coming the other way. Exit to Walgreens is on my right. It's also the entrance, so I got to turn in there. I come around the corner. There's this guy in this brand new fucking Corvette sitting perpendicular in my 2 lanes. Just sitting there. So I
like
stop.
a roadblock.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Just for a visual.
I got my blinker on. I just stop. I'm like,
So he's coming out of that,
I'm coming this way, and I got to come in. He's coming out.
And
But
he's just sitting there blocking
He's just
the
blocking
road.
both lanes.
Yep.
And I can't get in there because he was coming out of the left side.
Yeah.
He was coming out of the entrance. So I can't even get in. So I sit there,
Frustration has escalated.
and I look at my wife, and I'm like, I'm just going to sit here for a minute because we're not starting the day like this. So he starts backing up, and then I realize, like, bro, you're on the fucking wrong side of the road. So I'm like, all right, whatever, you're in there. I'll go on the wrong side of the road, and I'll go around you. I go in, I park, I get out of my car, and this motherfucker pulls up next to me.
No way.
And he goes, so, you the guy that just cut me off? I was like, no, but you're the guy who cut me off. What the fuck are you doing? And he goes, you could have caused an accident like that. You shouldn't be driving like that. I was like, wait, hold on a second. You're the guy that was just stopped in the lanes, right? He goes, yeah, I didn't know where I was going. I was like, so you stopped in the, what? Like, you can't just stop on the fucking road if you don't know where you're going.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was going.
He continues to tell me that I'm the bad driver and that I'm the fucking problem here.
Oh, dude, Craig,
So-
my blood is boiling right now.
I was pretty fucking pissed. So I start screaming, and then there's cars lining up behind them. I'm like, hey, asshole, you're causing more fucking traffic. Just go. And at this point, my wife hops out. She starts yelling at him. I'm yelling at him.
Hell yeah. W wife.
So she's fucking joking around about small dick energy with this guy because he's got his he's got a sweater vest on. Like, he looks like he's gonna go to a country club and have like fucking like a 7-course dinner or some shit.
Yeah.
And he's got this brand new fucking shiny red Corvette. And I don't know what you guys think about them. I think they're
The
idiots.
C8, the new one?
They're fucking ugly. I don't like them. They're
like 'em
too
either.
sharp lines. I don't like them.
I like there's like a trimmed up model where it's wider and that makes it a little bit better for
Well,
me.
now he really hates Corvettes.
Yeah, I would hate him too.
Keep in mind, we're literally right in front of Walgreens.
Yeah.
Like, there's people walking in, there's people walking out. So I was like, dude, I'm done with you. I'm not fucking talking anymore. I'm leaving. So I just walk in to Walgreens. As then I get past his car, he starts driving past and he's fucking mumbling and cursing under his breath. So I turn around and I start yelling about how he's got real small dick energy over here with this fucking brand new Corvette. And then I turned back around and I realized that the entire fucking Walgreens is staring at me because I'm standing in the fucking doorway.
So that thing is just echoing
my
throughout Walgreens.
Yes.
It's like, I'm.
Somebody
I'm
getting
like,
their prescription, like,
And you tried everything you could to not get to this situation.
Yeah. Like, I didn't fucking yell at him. I didn't say anything. I didn't give him the finger. All I mumbled was he's an idiot as I drove past.
Yeah.
And I mumbled it to myself. Like, the only person that heard it was my wife in the car.
Dude, like
So-
I said, I couldn't even.
But it gets even better. So then I get in and I'm like, I'm just beeline. I'm going to get my shit. I'm going to get up to the register and I'm out. And then I hear, hey, Craig, what's the problem out there? And I look over, it's my next door neighbor. So then I got to go up there, and I'm talking to like 4 Walgreens employees, like 6 other strangers that I've
because
never
they
met
need
in
to
my
know.
life.
They need to know.
And I'm going through it, and
no.
they're all like, "What a fucking dickhead!" and everything. They're like, "We thought you were asking them about your car because you like cars," and then the door opened and somebody left, and you're calling them an asshole. And then, and I got so flustered in the moment that I wasn't even thinking that there's a car show going on.
Oh, so there's extra people.
It's a classic car show.
Oh.
And I'm like, why didn't I tell this guy to go back to the fucking dealership? Like, nobody wants to go, and maybe it's just me, but who wants to go to a car show to look at a fucking car that just rolled off the lot?
Yeah, not a
Like-
classic car show. I mean,
Go somewhere like that. You're not at the right venue.
yeah.
And he was actually there because one of the guys I work with, he lives in the same town, and he went down there and he was showing me pictures, and I was joking, telling him about the thing because I saw the Corvette in the back parked.
Oh my God.
I'm like, this motherfucker.
Hey, this guy back there, circle like way back there.
I was tempted, but I was told no. Rightfully so, because it was a bad idea. I was like, let's go back. We'll get the Corolla. I'm going to go park next to him and tell him this is how a real man makes a car.
No, that's crazy.
The muscle car guys probably wouldn't have liked it, but whatever.
No.
My concern is that some fucking idiot is gonna walk up to my car. Let's say I was driving that, and fucking go like that
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you didn't have your car.
or something like dumb like
Yeah.
that. Like I would fucking
Yeah.
be so pissed. Oh, but you were not in the Corolla.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was just in my daily. But this is like what every day. This is just the shit that pisses me off. It's these idiots on the road like
Oh
doing
my
40
God,
miles an
yeah.
hour in the left
There's
lane.
so many situations where I'm just driving and I'm just like, and I just stop, like you did, like you just stop and you're like, okay, hopefully you can figure this out.
And they never can.
It's
No,
always some
but it's
older
insane.
person. Well, was that person like on an older side type of gentleman?
I think he was probably like 55.
That's not old enough for
No.
what I was going to propose.
There's
but
no dementia or Alzheimer's
yeah,
there.
there's a
It was just entitlement.
a lot of the times. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
A lot of the times when I get frustrated on the road, I'll go to pass somebody and it's a really older person and I want to be
Wait.
mad.
Sorry.
But I think that there should be a fucking like retest of
Yeah.
a
I
driver's
said
license.
this. Yeah, you got to get in the car. I think when you
Yeah.
get to a certain age, you need to get in the car and show people that you can actually fucking drive.
Yeah, because I don't want to
Maybe
fucking
not 55,
worry about you.
but definitely like 65, 70, 75. I think. there
Damn,
should
my
be.
dad's
Yeah.
fucking crusting, about to hit 60. That
What happened the other day at fucking Juicy Platters? Remember?
what?
Malcolm?
What?
Didn't someone pull up? Remember Johnny was there?
Oh, this was like a couple months ago.
Bro, we were Johnny, you just met Johnny outside, but we were driving somewhere. This guy followed us off the highway into town, into the parking lot we were at, pulls up in front of Johnny, goes,
He goes,
yo, that was crazy how you cut me off.
"Is like you think it's funny what you did back there or something?"
Oh, didn't I yell at this dude?
Yeah, so he gets out of his car and we see this happening. And meanwhile, there's 3 other, like, there's a gang of us, but he doesn't know this yet. So he's like, and Johnny goes, what the fuck are you talking about? I remember, and he's like, and he tries to explain to him some shit that happened like 2 miles away. And then Carl gets out. He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Like, what the fuck are you?
But this is what I mean. Like, people really go out of their way.
I love yelling at people, bro. I'm the fucking.
Oh my God.
That's all I
it's
can do. I'm short.
crazy.
I'm short. I'm small. Yo, first of all, if you're short and small and you're getting into a street fight, you know that shorter and smaller dude is just not It's unhinged. He's gonna fucking gouge your eyes. He's gonna fucking punch you in the nuts. I don't give a fuck. There's no rules. I'm here to beat your fucking ass.
That guy just sat in the car, and then like 4 of us get out, and he's like, and Johnny's like, keep going, and he just drives away, and he like stays in the lot, and we all go inside and he watch, and he just pulls away and leaves. I'm like, what are you doing? You just wasted so much time because someone probably barely cut you off on the road, if anything.
We're in a faster car than you. Just fucking get out of my way.
It's just nuts.
And like, it didn't affect your driving at all.
Yeah.
I promise you that. I feel like car people, if you actually, there's like a percent of the car people that probably don't do this, and they're all G35s. Like, not Nick's. Probably Derek's. But like,
that's so fucked.
It's like if I'm speeding through traffic, I'm more or less I'm going to do my very best to not affect anyone around me.
Yeah.
You know? Like if I'm cutting through traffic, if I cut you off, you're never going to have to slam on the fucking brakes. Because I don't want you to rear end me. So
I'm glad that you didn't include G35s in this.
Why?
Those are the people that are putting
they cut me. G35 cut me off, hit the brakes immediately.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like that's what's gonna cause us both some grief. And in New Jersey, if you rear end anybody, you're at fault. So you're fucked.
Dude, there's this fucking. I'm sorry we're talking about these driving shit, but like it's hard to explain the shit. There's this turn. You know where it is. It's okay. You know when we come.
Craig probably knows where it is too.
Yeah. So you know when you come up 17 and we take that exit for Juicy Platters.
Oh, the left. It's a left exit
that
to
left
go
one.
up.
Okay. Say you're on that road and you want to go on South 17. You know that turn. It's pretty similar. You make say you're going to Juicy Platters. You make that left. You go down the road a little bit and then there's another left.
Okay.
And that's how you get on the highway.
Uh-huh.
That's the turn I make every single day to come here.
Okay.
So this turn, you either the people that you get in front of you are either the people because it's a double lane road coming up, and then it's a merge on the highway. You got the person that just sits there for 10 days until there's literally no one coming at all, and then they'll make the left. Or you have people like me where it's like,
oh God,
there's just enough time where you're gonna make it, and you're not gonna impede anyone's traffic, right? So I'll do that, and the car is like, it's not dangerous. Whatever I'm doing is not dangerous. And then you just hit beep. I'm like, why are you beeping at me? Like, you're so far away. No one's hitting me. You're good, man.
You're still concerned about honking?
No, it's just like,
I don't give a fuck if you honk at me. Honk all you fucking
it happened
want. What do I
like
care?
3 mornings in a row. And then eventually you start to think about it. You're like, am I doing something wrong? Am I
the asshole?
Yeah, like, am I really cutting these people off? And then it's like, but I'm not.
No. If you have enough time to go and they probably hit their brakes because they're idiots. But
exactly.
If you go and they don't need to hit their brakes,
no, I would never do that if I thought they had to hit their brakes. I would not go. I'd be like, that's not enough time.
That is the new age people.
Right? Something.
Yeah.
Like, they're just I'm like
look,
okay.
man, what I do is I'll let you know that I'm not slowing down at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to get as close as I can to you until I know that I must hit the brake now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Or else I'm clipping you.
I want to be close enough to see the fear in their eyes as you're coming
because
so
they're like,
close.
oh my God. Like, that's me. I'm coming down. I'm like,
let them
this
know
is
they're
what
an
you
idiot.
get, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
Now, who's at fault when you hit them?
them.
I don't know about that.
Why? I have the right of way. I have no stop sign. I have nothing. No traffic device. No nothing. I'm
But
following
they're
the
turning
speed limit.
and you hit them at 50.
I'm following my speed limit as from an insurance standpoint. I'm following my speed limit. They chose to make an optional left where they could have stopped and not went, and I was not stopping because I have nothing to control me here.
Yeah, but
And
someone
I'm
could cut you
hitting
off
them.
on the highway and slam on their brakes, and then you're at fault.
Kind of hard to prove that one. It's easier to prove a left.
You can't prove either one if no one was there.
You could if you just look. Like
I'm just saying.
there's a guideline, there's a baseline of like how insurance adjusters look at it, or you read a police report and it's written.
Yeah.
In a way,
I feel like I'd get fucked on that one somehow.
That's why it's a race to be like, I'm calling the cops. I'm snitching. This guy hit my ass.
I mean, it depends on the situation. Yeah.
That's why you buy a dash cam.
Yeah, dash cam would save that.
I don't know because you'd hear the accelerator. And you just see it fucking.
The picture starts going up.
I think the
camera
worst
goes up.
I think the worst is that let's say
Carl's just flooring it at this guy.
let's say Let's say they were making the left and the dash cam was on. The worst part is that the audio in the cabin would be recorded.
And you're just like,
so it's like I'm coming up. I'm not fucking slowing, asshole. Here we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go. Yep, you fucked up.
It's done. Yeah, it's a wrap.
Well,
I'm not getting written
dash
off.
cams are cool with that because it's like if you did fuck up, you just say it's broken, and then that's it.
Oh.
And if you didn't, you go, yeah, I got it right here. Here you go.
I see videos on YouTube where they do that.
Yeah,
They're like,
right?
oh, the dash cam footage.
They can't
is
do
lost.
anything about that.
Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, yeah, I feel like dash cams are pretty good. I don't know how Malcolm doesn't have a dash cam when that's all he watches on YouTube is dash cam videos. He's got no dash cam.
That's what you watch.
That's all he watches.
It's fun. It's like watching Cops.
That's the other thing he only watches.
I watch boiled down cops on YouTube. Like it's
What's
like
boiled down cop?
I call it like like if you took Cops and you got rid of all the bullshit out of it, like the long commercial breaks.
bad boys, like that.
Yeah,
Okay, take that out.
exactly like that.
Okay.
But all of that shortened, and then the storyline actually like they follow it. It's like,
Oh, like,
somebody. It's a YouTube channel where
probably
somebody
watches that
made
too.
content about it,
Code
and then
Blue
like
Cam.
kind of like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he knows all of them.
I bet he does. And like I would watch him. And guess what? If Malcolm was like, "Yo, watch this video," I would watch it. Cuz that's what friends do. And guess what? I'm sure you've never took it. All right, Malcolm, I'll watch this video.
He never asked, but yeah, sometimes I'll look over and be like,
Yeah, he'd be watching over my shoulder and just be like,
Yeah.
like, oh shit, what's happening?
I'm like,
Brain rot, Craig. This is
yeah,
what's
I
going
don't really
on right
get
now.
it. I mean, the cops one, I guess, like, is more entertaining than the car accident one, but yeah.
I don't know, man.
And he'll just watch fucking Malcolm. I just turn over.
Customer stated that their engine brakes were not.
I'm like, what are you watching? He's
Dude.
watching service writer fucking reports from dealerships.
He's
I'm like-
training. He's training.
I'm like, are you training for a position I don't know I'm going to give you yet? Like,
He's interviewing for the comp.
yeah.
Customer states.
I'm like, what the fuck?
No, it's not like that.
It is literally like that.
It's called, if you guys want to watch it, it's called Just Rolled In. That's the YouTube channel. And it's just mechanics submit like funny shit they see in the shop and crazy shit.
Did you submit one from here ever?
We should log them and then
Yeah.
I'll send them in.
We'll have you do one on the next one. That's good.
Yeah.
Shit, you just fucking roll my car in here and fucking look underneath it. That's bad. Yeah, did we get any questions?
Oh,
we do a
did we do
questions
that?
prompt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that. I
Go
was,
on.
I was
Frank, you got
wondering what the fuck came through.
Yeah. I wonder.
Wags texts me. He goes, no questions, but, and then just starts stating all these facts about you. And I'm like,
Yo, read one off. Read one off. Do you have any of them?
no question for Pod with Craig, but he knows Miyagi and Nico, so you can bring them up. And he was a big part of writing online how to make GTS work in SR5, wiring harness wise, all that stuff. According to Austin, early Club 4AG forum moderator. Yeah, he was giving me the rundown.
Oh, so part of that write-up, I actually, with diagrams, I gave all the connectors, how to run all the wires through the car.
How
where
long
to
did it
go.
take you to like learn all this shit?
Dude, writing it took probably 3 weeks.
He
You're
probably banged the swap out
It
in a year.
was, to be honest with you, I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was the research and everything happened before I decided to do the write-up. So I already had all of that for the most part. And then I went through the whole swap. And then after that is when I was like, you know what, let me do this full write-up. But yeah, it was like diagrams for how to route everything. It gave pinouts of every connector of the ECU, where to tap into the stock harness, the underdash, everything.
Malcolm, can you read the questions?
That would be the most holy grail forum or post. If I was like just some kid, like how to GTS swap, and it has like how tos. What photo hosting did you do?
Back then, because we're talking like 2009, something like that. I think.
Like,
it was,
are they still on? Like, is it?
Oh no,
Photobook?
it was Image Shack. So
Oh no, those I don't think those.
some of them are still. It's fucking weird. I don't
Yeah.
even know what happened to that website. So some of a lot of the diagrams are up, but some of the other pictures are not up anymore.
That's the struggle. Is like, yeah, here's a picture of the exact thing that you need, and then it says
And
image
there's
not
just a
available.
question mark.
I hate that shit.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that all that stuff's going away.
There's not a workaround around that, right? Like,
There was for a minute, but now I don't. Photobucket wants you to make an account and pay for it. And then you can have
there's
one.
a free one, postimage.org. That one's pretty good.
But you'd have to go back and switch it all, right? Like if you had.
Oh yeah, you'd have to bring everything over and fucking swap. Yeah, that'd be a pain in the ass.
I think I lost all the photos of my Photobucket, which really
holy
sucks.
crap! I don't have anything good on my Photobucket except for probably my MySpace photos, because you needed to like put them on Photobucket before you put them on MySpace.
Yeah. You got a question?
Yeah, first question from CamMan2525. Why do we not see E7s being as popular here compared to the rest of the world?
What's an
What's
E7?
an E7?
So that's the TE72
Ooh.
chassis, which is also very similar to the KE. There are not a lot of those available. We could look into production numbers, but I have absolutely no idea what they are. But I think with the older boxy style, it's like either you love it or you hate it type of thing.
So that's like a generation before?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're really fucking cool. They got like the metal bumpers and everything, but the US spec had like park benches on the front and back for the bumpers. They were fucking gigantic.
TE72. Why can't it? Malcolm, do you mind?
It had the rectangular headlights, whereas like the ones in Japan and other countries got the quad headlights in the front, the round ones,
Okay.
which looked really good. But I would love a quad headlight station wagon. That thing would be awesome.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
I fuck with that.
Oh yes.
That has a big front mount in the front.
So is that a Corolla?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is an earlier model,
Yeah. 80 to 83.
and they made a wagon.
Yep.
Ooh, but the coupe one, that orange one on the Reddit, my friends built 3TC. That, yeah, that looks.
See, that looks more like.
They have there's a lift back too. Yeah, they got that.
The blue one to the right, Malcolm, of that one. That's a.
So that's
that-
like a hatch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like the
it's a
hatch,
little-
but the notchback version is the one. I like that one, and I'm sure that back window probably fucking. Like you can fucking like tilt them out.
Yeah, I mean, who knows how many they sold in the U.S. of these things? Because that was a '70s car or '80s.
80s.
Early 80s. Yeah.
Dude, look at that 1200 OBO. How fucking sick is that? Probably not 1200 anymore.
I mean, it could be. Maybe these didn't go up in price.
No, dude. For a good one, a clean one, anything old, I feel like is always up in price. But that one is pretty.
And those are rear-wheel drive too.
Rear-wheel drive. See, I think the other thing is they came with drum brakes in the rear, so that's not going to help at
Yeah.
all either with popularity.
Okay, so it's just an older car.
Yeah.
What else, Mal?
Elijah Blue says, "What's the most annoying part slash most annoying issue to deal with on your 86 or on any 86?"
The ignition switch, I found out after a while, because it's all plastic, except for like the little metal things in there. Once it starts getting hot, connections aren't made. So driving in the summer is really cool, but when you drive somewhere and then you got to turn the car back on and it doesn't want to start for like half an hour, it really fucking sucks.
Can you get that part or no?
Yeah, but it's just like it's one of the, it sucks changing it. You got to take all the freaking like pretty much everything around the steering column off,
Yeah.
and then it's like one screw that's all the way in the back, and you can sit there with extensions and knuckles and try and get it with like a little
Yeah.
screwdriver bit, but it's a pain in the ass. It's like a 3-hour job.
So the problem is
2
that
to
it gets
3.
hot.
Yeah. and
What
then
if you
everything-
cool it down? Will it work again later on in the day?
You know what? I'm gonna try that next time.
Sometimes,
Just bring the fans, just cools it
Well,
down.
No.
If you leave it for like for my car in particular, if you were to leave it for like anywhere from a half an hour to an hour, it'll start right back up.
Yeah.
That's so
See,
But
fuck
then-
you, Frankie.
But I
Yeah,
got
but
a
you
new
gotta-
ignition
you gotta
switch. I
go, you
changed
gotta go.
it, and everything was good.
So it
that's
happens.
definitely annoying.
Okay, so if you replace the part, it will go away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that exists with them older cars, dude. Like
Yeah.
on the MR2, you know how the ignition, or I don't know if you do know, but the ignition coil or the distributor is like right on the top, and the fucking vents to an MR2, like
Or right above it.
are right on top of it. And if you don't have this like cover, in fact, I think the cover like actually doesn't even work all the time, but it will wet the coil.
The rubber boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll wet the coil, and then what my roommate used to do is like, oh fuck, it's like wet, and then he has to go outside, put an extension cord, get a blow dryer, and fucking blow dry that shit, and then it will turn on.
Okay,
That's
so he
some old-
literally blew dry it. Yeah.
That's an old car thing. That's why I asked if it was like, because then this is what I would do if it needed to get cooled down. I'm carrying canned duster with me, and I'm fucking
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Then it's
Yeah.
cold immediately. I turn it on and it works.
So I guess to sum it up, I think electrical problems,
Yeah.
old wiring harnesses, that's it. Like the headlight switch, the connections in there eventually start going bad. The solder wears off, so your dash will start flickering and stuff. It's just like little stupid shit.
Yeah, electrical.
Anything you got
I could
with-
bet you're probably a fucking sick solderer, dude.
Oh, I love it.
Dude, you're probably disgusting at the fucking. You had to repair. Have you had to like do a lot of those? Or do you do those repairs? I'm assuming yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Fuck
think
that.
I don't think he's ever been to a mechanic.
Hell.
I was.
Yeah.
They changed my alternator back in like '97.
Not the fucking alternator.
They changed.
Bro.
This was like in my old Corolla. The alternator went in my first car, and I brought it to the mechanic, and they're like, "Yeah, the alternator is like $80," and then he charged me like $300 to change it. And I'm like, the thing is right there. Like, how hard could it be? And after that, I went and got the Haynes manual. I was like, "This
He
is
went
ridiculous."
one time and that was
Created
Yeah.
a villain, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck this. I'm never paying this again.
it. Yep.
Dude, I actually feel like I had an experience like that where it was like yeah, I'm not paying for that again. That's insane.
What,
Ma-
a faction alignment?
No. I had a seized bolt in a control arm, and I needed a new control arm, and they charged me like $800 and something dollars.
$800?
It was there all day
I mean, I can't say
because
anything.
they like went to go change the control arm, then the bolt wouldn't come out, so
Yep.
then it's
And you
hour
gotta cut
there,
it
hour
out.
here, hour there,
Then the
hour
arm,
there.
you got to buy the arm.
Bought the arm.
Buy the new bolts.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Reinstall that.
then now as an adult, I'm like, wow, Harbor Freight angle grinder, $15. The new control arm,
Carl doesn't
probably
take
$100.
into consideration labor time. He's
And
just
then
like-
my time.
Well, if you're doing it
free.
yourself, it's free. Yeah, it's free.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's not. Your time is not free.
Well, I spend it like it is.
Okay.
That's for sure. Like,
right.
look at these hands, buddy.
Yeah, but
They've
what are you
seen
doing?
Some shit.
You're painting cars.
Painting cars, but now it's like fun. I like painting cars. It's
Yeah,
fun.
but no one's time is free unless they're literally homeless forever or something, or they're just living off Biden checks.
It's just how you justify it. That's all.
Yeah.
Dude,
time
if
is
I'm
money.
homeless, at least I have my 1JZ GTE. I'll be a homeless guy, and then it's like,
Well, that's
oh, check that out right there. That's mine.
well. The only reason I say this because that's some of our customers. Some of our customers are people that work on their own cars, but they're like, I don't have the fucking time to do this. I can't do this shit. I got a family. I got a job. I got this. They're like, I'd rather just you do it, and then it's done right away, and I don't have to worry about it.
And you know it's
Yeah.
done. Right.
Right. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing that I have.
Yeah.
Like here, I can drop off the car the couple times that I have dropped off a car here. Like, I don't mind at all. I'd actually love if it stayed here. But like, I can maybe count the amount of times I've brought a car to a shop and like the whole time I'm just sitting in the fucking waiting area. Like,
Yeah.
how's that looking? How's that looking? Like, I hear a fucking,
the hammer going.
and you're like, what the fuck is going on in there? Like, I don't know. It's like, that's where at least I know. Not the greatest mechanic, but I'm sure as shit I'm not gonna like deliberately break my stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, It's
Yeah,
weird.
I'm
Especially
like-
with that.
I'm like super finicky. I want it to be just the way I want it.
Yep.
So like that's, and I mean, aside from enjoying doing the work, like I'm very particular.
Yeah.
With how I want my stuff done.
That's why you started doing it yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was the
It's
same
good
way.
that you still find enjoyment in it.
It's definitely fading away. As I'm hunched over a really low car and then I can't stand up for like.
You're
an
also
hour- an
tall,
hour.
like pretty tall.
Yeah.
So like that's. Oh God, that's
Yeah.
gotta be fucking horrible.
Plus a back injury. I herniated a disc years and years ago, so it's like all the way in the lower too.
How'd
It's
you
like
is it like a lifting type of herniated disc, or were you like running, or how did you hurt it?
a set of stairs?
That's terrifying.
At a restaurant I used to work at, somebody spilled something on the top step, and about 15 steps down is where I landed. And went, yeah. So, and like the edge of it was right on there. And
Oh, my
I was
God.
young, dumb, and I thought I was invincible. I was like, it fucking hurt, but I was like, whatever, I'll be fine. And I probably should have did something about it.
No.
So you're saying you like kept going?
I slipped on the top step and landed almost at the bottom.
And then he just ignored it because he was like,
How long did it take you to be like, fuck, I should go to a fucking doctor?
Oh, probably like 10 years.
but you remember.
Don't
but-
say that, dude.
but you
Don't
remember
say that
that-
because I got these weird. Don't say that, dude.
It was like it was years later, whether I was working on the car or when I had kids and I'm carrying them around, and like you tweak it just a little bit. Just getting old, you start shit just doesn't work the way it used to.
This has happened to me where it'll be random and like I go to put pressure on my right leg and then I cannot. And then I'll just fucking get off of it really quick and then reset really quick. Oh, crazy pain.
In your spine?
In my, like, kind of like my, I guess my kind of lower back.
And goes down into your leg?
Yeah.
Sciatica.
Okay. That doesn't sound bad.
That sounds bad. What do you mean that doesn't sound bad?
I feel like everybody complains about sciatica, do they not?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's like one of the main nerves. It goes all the way down to your feet. So yeah, when my back is acting up.
I think I felt that before.
Yeah, when my back's acting up, it pinches that nerve and like it goes all the way down to my foot. It sucks.
Fuck. Should I be doing something about that right now, Craig? Fuck.
Stretches. Core.
Yes.
Okay,
stretches.
I do.
Core. Focus on your core. If you have a strong core, you're good.
Okay. My roommate right now, he's big on Daryl. You know Daryl's like, bro, you should be stretching.
Stretching is the most important.
Like,
I do it every morning.
He'll randomly fucking ask, like, you fucking stretched today, bro? Like, I'm like, no, I didn't. Fucking in the kitchen.
Yeah, after I finally decided to be an adult and I was like, all right, let me go get this looked at, and I got it taken care of. I went to physical therapy and everything. They gave me all these different exercises to do if it ever starts acting up. But then it's also like preventative stuff about with certain stretches and exercises to do.
Fuck.
They weren't just like, take all these medications. You'll feel better.
No, that's what I don't want.
No, I don't like doing that.
That's what I don't
like,
want.
Don't. Like, it's, yeah, they'll give you, if you ask for stuff, they'll give it to you, obviously. But like, I'm like, I want to be better. I don't want to just fucking put a Band-Aid on for the rest of my life.
Yeah, Doc, I'm going to need a perk 30. Like,
It ain't getting
some
better.
slight back pain. I'm going to need a fucking Xanax.
I need something stronger, Doc.
That's crazy.
Malk, you got another question?
Yes. From Ricardo RPS 13.
Who's that?
Ricardo.
Oh, okay.
He pulled up to my house the other day.
Which do you believe is more of a successor to the AE86, the GR Corolla or the GR86?
Ooh, that's actually a pretty good question. Are you fans of either? Would you drive either?
I mean, I would definitely drive either of them. I feel like the 86 is, because it's rear-wheel drive, it's almost 50-50 weight distribution. Like, they really... granted, the design looks a lot different from their original renderings and everything, which were really fucking cool. They did really try and keep the soul of the car. They just... It's completely fucking different, but I think that's definitely the next predecessor.
It definitely drives really well. I'll tell you that.
They do drive real nice. I fucking would love one as a daily driver. That'd be a perfect daily driver. I would be so Filipino with that thing, dude.
It just took me till right now to realize they made a GR Corolla and then a GR86.
And you're complaining about that before. Yeah, fuck you,
No,
buddy.
it's not, though.
So they're
It's an
still
86.
doing ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
They kind of are.
This is the A86 reborn.
I didn't notice that.
Here's the Corolla.
Actually.
What?
I did not notice that until now.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Wow. You know what's funny? I followed this same business model in a fucking business simulation class that I had in college, and it did not work. And I fucking got a
like
C.
rebranding an older
No,
car?
so it was like one of those classes where I was actually excited to go to, because it was like you're the CEO of an automobile manufacturing company. I was like, sick. I'm gonna make mad 240s. Like, that was my number
And they're
one.
not gonna sell.
Because they all knew that I'm like, they've seen the car like outside,
Yeah.
like, and my selling point was the whole like the sports car market. No one else really had it. And you put it into a software. I had like a very, very nice sports car, and then like one more of like a rear wheel drive sedan type of sports car, probably type thing. And yeah, I did not. The sales was not,
Wait, why weren't the sales good?
because somebody had a fucking company full of minivan and econo boxes and they won. Like, that's crazy. I was not.
They sell better.
They couldn't see the soul behind it. All right, if I drew them out, they probably would look cool and like. There's.
Yeah. I'm still praying that Nissan does something cool, but
They're gonna have. You know what sucks? That S16 or whatever.
that we all want to come out.
It's gonna probably be
a hybrid.
a hybrid or an EV.
Yeah,
or-
we'll be lucky if it's a hybrid. Let me take that back. We'll be lucky if it's a hybrid and not an EV.
You don't have an EV. The Camry is not a EV. Like, that's not an EV car yet,
How do
right?
you feel about those cars?
I'm not a fan.
Me either.
It's just scary. I don't know. You ever drive one? They're
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, they're fast as
Like,
fuck.
in a weird cartoonish fashion.
They could be as fast as a fucking spaceship, and I won't want one. I will not want one.
This doesn't have the
Soul.
Yeah.
Literally, there's nothing to it.
I want to, driving is an experience. I want to enjoy it. I want to have fun. I want to be able to hear the car, respond appropriately, and just soak up everything that it has to offer. And with a fucking EV, you sound like a fucking spaceship going down the road. It's ridiculous.
Dude, I keep hearing those things in my parking
It
garage.
is. It's like a
These
Creepy.
These Hyundais driving by. Yeah, it's seriously. It's like you're in Roswell or something.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
like some
weird.
1985 shit or whatever.
It's
like
really fucking weird.
84, whatever the
And
fuck.
I didn't know that they made that noise for a while
I didn't
until
know
one
either.
day it was a silent parking lot. Yeah, like you said, like in
Yeah.
your parking garage.
I'm just in there and you just hear it.
I'm really,
Yeah. But this, whatever this one was, it sounded creepy. It was like I was in a horror movie. I was like, what is that? What is that noise? And then all of a sudden you just see a fucking Hyundai or something pull up.
I don't
and I'm
like how
what?
there's nothing that says in the book that you need to make the headlights really fucking outlandish.
Like bright, you mean?
Like there's a Cadillac EV. I was driving. I was like, what is that behind me? Because it's like 8 headlights. And I'm like, what?
I
What
think they're
that?
going to start regulating that shit more.
They
It's
better.
crazy the way they do it. It's like, I get it. You want to make your lights brighter so you can see better, but how do the designers not take into account that other people have to fucking look at these things?
Yeah,
It
in order
was,
to- in
it
order to
was a
not hit you.
crazy headlight. Malcolm, I hate to make you Google. It's like the 50th one, but Cadillac EV, dude, you need to see this. It was a insane amount of headlights.
It's
in
like
the
a
front.
bar going across it, right?
kind of car was it?
It was an ugly ass front. I know that for a fact.
Maybe it just has the lights.
That EV at home charging. Okay, so that whole middle thing lights up.
Ugh.
It was very bright, dude. It was really.
It was like a
fucking
light
bright.
bar on the grill.
It was a light bar, then the side things, and then the middle also lights up in a weird fashion.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I just feel like, oh, maybe I'm getting older. My eyes are bad. But then other times I'm like, no, these fucking cars have bright ass headlights.
No, it's
Yeah.
when I'm driving them.
And then you
feels
high
pretty
beam
cool.
them, and then you high beam them, and you realize you were wrong.
And then they
the
high
sun
beam
turns
you.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, okay, my fault.
The sun
The sun just turns on inside your fucking car.
Yeah.
Literally, like if someone was looking at you, it would all be lit up inside.
until a fucking Dodge Ram 15
With
or
a light bar?
the base model Ram comes around the corner with the light bar, light pods, and the pods and the fog lights, and just
Yeah.
goes like fucking like, oh my god, what is that, dude?
Dude, and they do that shit like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, why do you need your... Why?
Yeah.
Why?
My favorite is when they have ones in the back. I know that for trails it's pretty useful.
Yeah.
We have used you remember Obi's Infinity had lights on the back and they were useful as fuck at the track. But sometimes I know for a fact you got those so that if somebody is like tailing you, motherfuckers turn that shit
Yep.
up. That is the fucking worst.
Smart idea.
shit.
Smart idea. Or when you put your washer nozzle backwards back there. You
In,
ever see people do that shit?
In my Integra, I stuck
you
a
did that.
ballpoint pen in the nozzle, and you can like tilt it up, and it's pretty pressurized. So
Just
yeah,
piss
it
on
would
the car
like it would like
behind you. That shit's funny.
Dude, my friend bought an old GTI Rabbit. I'm talking like 97, 98. And it was actually, we saw it up on 17 near where I work now. And the dude lived up like somewhere in Vernon. So we met up with him so he could buy the car. And he rolled in with like 4 or 5 of his golf dudes. And
Okay.
it was like fucking James Bond. One dude had a fucking oil squirter.
What?
Another guy had he had a pump in his overflow tank with a tube going to his exhaust so he could have like a smoke screen. Like he fucking put
Shut
it
the
on. He was
fuck
like
up.
flooring it.
What
It's
are
just-
these?
It was
What are these for? Did you ask?
for running from the cops.
Was there any other ones?
Missiles or anything?
There was one of the guys put the spark plug in the tail light, not in the tail light, in the tailpipe, so like it starts spitting out flames
That's
and stuff
sick.
like that.
I want to
like,
do that really bad.
The oil was absolutely ridiculous,
Yeah.
and then the friggin' coolant. Like he was going through and showing us like where he had the pump and how he hooked it up to this button inside and how it came underneath it. And he's like, we're on the ground looking underneath where it's going in and everything. It was absolutely absurd.
I'd have like a 22 rifle in the back and just have an auto turret. What?
I've seen one dude, first of all, unless that car is not tagged whatsoever, you're not running from nothing.
I mean, you could.
Oh, and they had the hinge at the bottom of the plate.
I knew it.
So the thing comes out the top and pushes it down.
Yeah.
That's
That's one that I've wanted for a long time for no reason at all.
Well, now they got those ones that apparently you just hit a button and they just black out.
Yeah.
The cover.
They're super illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I would like one maybe.
I would like one too.
Just to run the toll booths.
yeah, that's it.
Not to run from the cops.
Did you see the ones that's like it's like a magnetic leaf or something like that, and it gets a remote control? You put it on your license plate, so you can put it over like one of the characters or whatever, and then if you end up getting pulled over, you hit the button and like it loses and it just falls off. It loses the magnetism. But it's like a little plastic leaf with something in it.
That's sick.
That is cool as fuck. I'm like, damn, mental note.
Yeah. That's a good one.
No, dude,
Because then you're getting pulled over, you go, oh shit. And it just falls off. Oh, it was a
I'm
leaf.
not doing nothing. What? I'm not doing any. Who am I kidding? I don't need any of this.
I need
shit.
all of it.
But
I
I watched
need the smoke screen.
This is the best one I've seen so far, I think. And it was a BMW, and in the badge of the BMW was like a really high lumen light, and like I think it also released smoke. So like that combo right there, good luck.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck. And then at that point, I would do that for a little bit, and then just shut all the lights off and just pray to God that road is straight.
Yeah.
Like, you're not finding me. And then I'm going off into the woods. It's just purposely killing it.
Yeah.
Got your ass. Like,
Malcolm, save us. You got another question? We're going to keep going on this shit.
You don't have to answer this one, but how
Okay.
much tofu can that bad boy hold?
That was a good one.
who asked that shit?
Beastie Boy 46, E46.
Hey, I wonder how Boy Beastie's
I
out
got
there.
no idea. I don't
A
like
case?
I don't like tofu. I don't work for a tofu restaurant.
Have you ever considered it?
No, I mean, all right. So, fun fact about me: I've never seen a single episode of Initial D.
Oh, no.
No, that's real as fuck. I love that because now you know
Never.
that Corolla is true.
Yeah.
That is like you.
But you never
seen
put the
it.
cup in the thing and seen
in the
it.
vent holder.
Yeah.
Nah.
That could crack your vents.
It's definitely gonna fall off. You're definitely gonna get wet, and you're gonna curse the idea.
I don't know.
I'm not doing it.
I don't know if you could drift properly.
Yo, we should. I
We
feel
should
like
do
I
that.
could
That's a
do that.
video
I feel like
idea.
I could do that shit.
Yeah. We'll do it. Write it down, Malk.
Yes,
No,
sir.
it would
Thanks,
spill.
Malk.
It would spill immediately, not mid drift, but on the entry. Mid drift, that cup is staying in there and the water's not falling out.
No, you got to do the whole thing.
Bro, you're not
That's why it's a toge thing. 'Cause you're
whipping
driving
the
and
water
you're just-
around the rim.
You're going
like,
around the corner and then it oversteers a little. You got to keep it smooth. You're not entering with like a fucking 90 miles an hour in an E-bike.
yeah, but then I hit one pothole because we live in the Rust Belt, and then that water's like, Bluetooth! Like, now you're at SeaWorld. Like, fuck. The hell?
All right, next question.
My God.
How many you got left?
Only like one or two.
Okay. Yeah, we get a lot of ridiculous questions. So.
Yeah, like
No
this
one asked
Can
any.
we have a feet cam? Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
like, it's- yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, they get weird. They get real weird.
Dang,
We
new
could do
shoes.
subscriptions though. You know,
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're
a
talking.
little extra.
Yeah.
Front Street Josh says, not a question, but trade for the S15.
No!
I mean, that S15 is tempting, but no, thank you.
It's
Dang.
nice too. It's
Sorry,
like
Josh.
mint condition white.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know. Oh, dude.
Well, Josh really, our friend Josh loves AE86.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
hasn't
loves,
had one yet, but-
he loves AE86.
Yeah, maybe one day, Josh.
Meanwhile, he's over there
That's a
playing
pretty fair
Miata.
trade, though, right?
Dude, what?
An AE86 for a S15, like his.
Yeah, that's
That's a pretty fair trade. Josh's for his. I feel like they're probably valued around the same.
isn't Josh's a spec S
But it's
on paper?
Look, you're gonna have to sweeten the pot if you're gonna try and get this thing from me.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Like an S15.
How much do you think your car is worth right now?
I'd say 25 probably.
Shut up. No. How much would you sell it for? 25? That's it?
I would definitely not sell it for that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Like, what would you sell it for?
To be honest, I wouldn't sell it.
I know.
If I had to put a number on it, I would probably put something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like a fuck you
That's
price.
fine.
Yeah, probably like 40.
I was gonna say 45. Yeah.
Maybe 50.
Imagine some dude from like Abu Dhabi comes like, I'll write you the check, no problem.
Now, the question is, do spare parts go with the car?
No.
No wheels.
Okay.
You could keep the.
No, I was going to say not even the wheels, but spare parts too. Yeah.
Why, you got a lot of parts too?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You'd probably build a whole other car.
Dude,
Close to it. Yeah.
that's insane. Well, because you, again, discontinued shit.
Yeah. That's the thing.
You got like taillights and stuff. And all that.
Yeah, taillights, grills, corners,
my God.
eyelids, fenders.
Eyelids.
I have totes of just brand new parts still in the bags and boxes and everything.
That car is being taken care of real well.
When I got it repainted, it was 2014, and I got the car in 2007. So I was working on it, and I always had a vision. I knew I was originally going to go like a champagne color for the paint, and it was like last minute that I changed it. I decided I didn't want to do that. I actually saw one, and I was like, you know what? It was a little bit more gold than I wanted, but I was like, you know what? Nah, that's not for me. But I knew what I wanted, and I just started collecting parts. So, like, I wish I remembered the name of the dealership, but it was out in California. They posted something up on Club 4AG where they had like 10 brand new Zenki bumper skins, and they wanted like $400 shipped. And I was like, shit, man, how did I miss this? This came up like 3 or 4 months ago. Like, how did I not see this post? I was like, shit, I wonder if they still have them. So I called up. They're like, yeah, we still have 9 of them. And I was like, well, how much? And they're like, $300 shipped to your door. And I should have just bought all of them at this point. But I'm like, yeah, I'll take one. All right, let's do it. So I bought that. I bought new corners. I bought the lip. So I started collecting parts. I was buying tail lights, new gaskets, rubber, seals, trim. Like, I was buying everything. So when I got the car back from paint, it was at a friend's house at that time because I had just moved to a place where I didn't have a garage at the moment. So I would bring a tote up. Every day I would go up there, and we would just be ripping shit out of the bags. It was great. The trunk was just full of Toyota packages by the end of it when we just put the car back together.
Wow.
Damn. Nothing is better than when you know you have that piece and a complete system's worth of that. So it's like, okay, I have this, and this. I need this, and you that.
But you could get some of that
unpackaging-
stuff like new at that time.
Probably not now though.
It's
No.
harder to get a lot of the stuff new now.
I heard now it's bad. I mean, Hector was telling us it was like you can't buy the shit new anymore.
It's bad. Yeah, there's a
That's depressing.
There's a shop in Japan that sells stuff on Yahoo Auctions, and they sell it for a fantastic price, and they do have a lot of new stuff. So, like when I was redoing my rear end and I had to do the brakes, I was getting like the little parts that I needed that I couldn't find anywhere else, and they don't sell over here anymore. So just keep buying the stuff and just getting it sent over. Once you got everything collected, just hit it, knock it out.
Malcolm, do we sell some for AE86?
I don't think so.
Isn't there like something that we put on the website that people buy occasionally?
Techno toy tuning stuff.
Diff gasket.
An OEM diff gasket. We needed one for a customer.
set.
So I was like, yeah, just throw it on the website.
Like for the pumpkin to the housing.
Yeah, just from Toyota.
That's it.
Yeah, we just threw that on the website and people buy it all the time now.
Huh.
Yeah. It's like one of those things where it's like, I think it was because like either it was a combination of gaskets or something, but like I looked around and I was like, not too many people have this online for sale. So I just threw it up anyway. Huh. But yeah, it's like one of those things you probably got to know where to go to get it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anything else, Mal?
Last question. Lewis EG6 says, how did it feel when Keiichi Tsuchiya gave you the trophy?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. So yes, getting his pick was pretty fucking epic. I was not expecting it. I mean, all the other guys that were there with 86s for the most part. I mean, there was show cars there, like pristine. But I guess he was looking for a driver.
Yeah.
But I wasn't there when he was walking around. But people said that he started kind of like bugging out when he was looking at my car. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, and then all of a sudden, some dude comes up to me. He's like, hey, is that yours? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, he's doing his pick right now, so you need to be ready to go up right now. And all of a sudden, my name's getting called and shit. I'm like, holy crap! Like, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
so
it
cool.
was
Some
an
recognition
honor. It was
of
an
like the
absolute
86
honor.
guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I would have fucking shit my pants if that happened to me. I'd be like, no way.
That's the dude who put like 86s for me. Like when you Google
Yeah.
when you YouTube AE86 drift, that's like one of the first ones that you see with the green hood, K-Office one.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
so cool,
that was
man.
it was a pretty crazy day.
What do you have planned next for your car? Anything, or are you just gonna leave it the way it is?
I got some wheels that I want to redo and fix
no,
up.
no surprise there.
Yep, no, not at all. I just did the interior stuff. I do eventually want to take the motor back out and freshen
yeah.
it up a little bit. Put a couple new parts in there.
Has the motor been in there since you did the swap?
Well, I did the swap, and then what did I do? I just kind of like refreshed it when I got the bottom end,
Yeah.
and I didn't actually take the pistons and everything out.
Yeah.
So I think the rings were just frozen. So I was driving it for a while, everything was good, and then I started just burning a ton of fucking oil, and I was like, all right, let me actually do the machine work to it and everything. But I actually had it down at Hector's place down in Newark when he was renting a garage down there. We put it back together down there, slapped it in the car.
That's funny.
He definitely talked about you on his podcast.
Yeah, probably
he definitely did.
Yo, you know what we should do? We should have a Corolla podcast with a bunch of them.
They just had a Corolla track day the other day.
We would literally, me
Yeah.
and Carl would be like over there in the corner, and you guys would just be going off.
be like, yo,
Yeah.
4AG, am I right?
Yeah.
Fucking just start fucking just. Fucking like.
That's crazy.
Those fucking turkeys.
I kind of want to do that though.
I'm down.
A Corolla.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I met Hector like right after I got my car. I met all those guys.
How? On the forums?
Yeah, because it's all local. So there was an East Coast Toyota forums back then, which was headed by some of my friends down in Plainfield from Team Toyminator. And,
Toyminator. That's sick.
And so they had this forum, and I ended up joining. And like it's literally just this area for the most part. I mean, there are some guys in Florida, some guys like up farther north, but for the most part, it was New York, Jersey.
Dude, I seen these Toyminate. Do they still have their cars?
Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God, I seen them like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Because there's a Cars and Coffee on Sunday in Warren. I think it's Warren.
Yeah. At
At the coffee shop.
Yeah.
That's like maybe 2.5 minutes from where I live. And when my IS was still down, I was doing a motor swap. I was like, one of these Sundays, dude, I'm going to pop out here with Daryl and I'm going to just fucking show him what the fuck is good. Like,
Yeah, so you probably saw the red hatchback.
yeah, there's a,
That's
there-
Peter's. His car is pretty fucking ridiculous.
there's I want to say there was a blue one. No, I don't know. It might have been a blue one, light blue one as well. A coupe though. There was a light blue coupe that was not Hector. And I was like, that's weird. There's nice cars that go there on a Sunday too.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is it? Portuga's, I think, right?
The-
It's that coffee shop.
Yeah,
It's like
Portuga's-
right by the circle.
right on the circle.
Yeah, I was down there for one of those a couple months back.
If my car was done, it would have, or maybe if it was,
I would have been like, get that 6-cylinder shit. out of here."
yo, what is that thing right there? Why is that shit covered in masking tape?
Yeah, literally.
Not for long. Not for long. But
I guess that's it.
do we have anything else? Yeah.
Nah, I
do, you,
mean, that's-
do you have anything else you want to say, Craig? I hope you enjoy, bro. We kind of just fucking
Yeah, it was
bullshitted
good.
again on this. I say
we're
that to
just
every
hanging out.
guest, but
Those saltines kind of fucked my mouth up.
dude, I've been eating them since birth. I fucking love saltines.
Something's going on back here near my wisdom tooth. I don't know, dude.
That's because you probably had to crank,
yeah.
like fucking really go ham. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Like I said, I'll figure that out tomorrow.
aggressive eating.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let me know how it goes.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
God
Yeah.
damn it. All right. Well,
Dude, thanks for coming.
yeah, thanks for
Thank you
coming
for
on.
having me. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
You're like, I mean, other than Hector, you're like one of the first AE86.
And Will. We had Will, bro.
Will too,
But-
yeah. But he's got a V8 or something. I don't know what he's
Yeah, I feel like you forget that Will has an 8.6 just
Yeah,
for
Will, I'm
that
talking shit.
reason, bro.
I'm talking shit, Will. Let me know
How
if you
the
heard it.
fuck are you going to be talking shit about Will, bro? I'm offended that you're
He ain't
talking
gonna
shit
hear it.
about Will.
He ain't
That's
gonna hear it.
crazy. But thank you so much, dude.
Yeah, appreciate it. And thanks to Wags for telling me to have
For the
you on.
connect, yeah.
Yeah, because it was a good idea.
If you've enjoyed this podcast, make sure to give us the like on whatever platform it is, or I don't even know what you guys are listening to this
Everything.
on.
Spotify, Apple. That's it, right?
All right, well,
Google used to be a thing. I don't think it
yeah,
is anymore.
hey, thanks for listening to your number one drift podcast on Spotify. Good night.
Good night.
No way you said that.
I knew you were just gonna say some shit like that when you said it the other day. And with that, Craig Morgan has left the building.
Wow. Wow. Thank you for coming on, Craig. Cool guy. Beautiful car.
Beautiful car, man. That thing is, it turns out I don't know shit about AE86s, so I'm not too surprised about that, but, you know.
Yeah. It's a completely different world out there.
I really thought that the pop-up front came with the hatch and the
nah.
Sylvia-looking front came with the coupe.
Sylvia looking front.
And that's just how it
There
went.
you go. You just can't get away from the S chassis lingo.
But apparently that's not how it is.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, if you guys didn't hear, there was a new ad in the beginning of this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Chase Bays. Thank you for sponsoring this podcast.
Yeah, thank you, Chase Bays. We made the connection through Front Street Drift Club, basically. They've been helping them out for the last month or so, I think. Well, few months, but they've really been helping out Jimmy, too. So I think that's how they got in contact with Front Street. But
Awesome.
yeah, so we're going to be stocking more of their stuff, and we just added a bunch of parts to the website. And yeah, if you listen to the ad, there is a discount code, which we should probably implement before this goes live.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's a discount code, and yeah, we're going to be working with Chase Bays, hopefully on some projects that we're doing here in the shop. And yeah, I mean, if you know Chase Bays, you know they make fluid products, pretty much anything with oil, power steering, stuff like that, coolers. And the thing that they make that I think Tom was using was that brake booster delete.
Yes, I think that was it.
Yeah, so I had a phone call with Chase, the owner, and he was going on about this booster delete. And if you guys know me, you know I don't really like booster deletes. I think it's kind of pointless, but you're also talking to someone who likes street cars more than race cars. And Chase is obviously into track driving. So he was really explaining to me how you can get a really good pedal feel out of a brake booster delete if you have the right setup and you do the correct tuning. So definitely something to consider if you are looking to make more room in the engine bay or whatever your situation calls for. But yeah, check out their brake booster delete.
Yeah, and they have an assortment, a huge selection of other parts. And the way they style their parts is very nice also, I guess you could say. Very, very simple, black on black, almost to just, blend in with the rest of the engine bay, almost like an OEM Plus look.
Yeah, no crazy colors, purple, pink, nothing. It's just, just regular. It looks OEM, and yeah, love it. Love their stuff. So check them out. We're going to be working with them in the future. I'm sure we'll have some videos and stuff. I know Chase wants to get some of his products on some cars we're building here, but obviously this year's been crazy. So next year is probably going to be when that happens.
Yes, and this podcast is the first podcast of October, and October is our favorite month, spooky season.
Is it your favorite month?
I like it. It's very nice.
What's your favorite month?
October, I guess you could say. Yeah, I like the fall feel, the Halloween esque vibe.
Good. All right.
But speaking of spooky stuff, we have a new promotion going on for this month on our website and in the shop. We are doing 20% off Motul products on our website, and if you come in for an oil change here, it is also 20% off the service. So take advantage of that sale if you guys want. I'll be working on putting maybe some more selections of Motul on the website as well. So check that out.
Awesome. And we do have some new merch coming. We're just trying to figure out how long it's going to take to get it produced, but all the designs are done. We got some cool stuff coming out.
Very cool. This might be my favorite
drop
of in years since I've been here. So.
Yeah. So thankfully that's happening. So yeah, look out for that fall winter Faction Motorsports drop.
Damn. Come on now. Speaking of new stuff, new but old, not old, but during Final Bout we came out with a after hours sticker that we were selling at Final Bout, and I forgot to put it on the website. So it is now officially on the website. If you want to support this podcast even more, you can buy that sticker. It is a replica of the After Hours logo and sign that we have in the podcast studio. So it's black white with a blue chrome border to emulate the
neon light.
The neon light on our sign.
Yep.
So go buy that. It's cool.
That sign is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Origin. We got Origin. everyone knows we got Origin here. We stock it. We're bringing more in.
Yeah, ETA for the next container is a couple months, so be on the lookout for that stock list. We're going to be uploading that on the internet and social media to let you guys know what's coming in, and you could try to snag what you need.
We already got the list of stuff that's coming in, at least the predicted list of stuff that's coming in, but
yeah.
And I kind of already contacted them and told them I'm taking everything.
Yeah, so we just got to hone in and, polish the list, make sure everything's good to go, then we'll start advertising.
Yep, sounds good. All right, well, not too much else to talk about. I mean, there is one thing to talk about. The shop is extremely slow right now, so if you guys need any work done on your cars, now would be the time to bring them in. People keep coming in, and they'll be like, or they'll send me an email like, "Oh, I know you guys are busy." We're not busy.
Yeah.
We are not busy. Don't worry. You need an alignment? Bring it in.
Yeah, and if you are one who is, prone to want things same day service, as in an alignment or oil change, this is the time to call us, and you could probably get in same day in the next, hour after the phone call. So
yeah, we don't have a fully functioning waiting room yet, but it is coming before the end of the year. The parts showroom is becoming a parts showroom now.
Yes, we have merch displays on the wall that we just finished today, and our new counter top that we put in there.
Pretty much the centerpiece of that room right now.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So that's there. We got Zach making some stuff. He was on the last podcast. We got him making some displays and whatnot. Hopefully we're gonna have an SR20 on the floor in there, so people can look at that.
Very cool.
And so it's all coming together. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't want to say this month, but we keep saying November. So
yeah, it's still possible for November.
It's still possible, yeah. Third lift is going up, so the shop is very, very close to being 100% done. And so it's a very exciting time. I am very broke right now, so. Oh,
yes.
Wait, I forgot we were done a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. You guys are making my life a lot easier right now financially. So I really do appreciate you guys. And I hope Eddie is supplying you with the media that you all look for. If you guys want anything else in the Patreon, make sure to send us either a direct message, or there is a chat room in the Patreon where I try to start up conversations, I mean, it's weird. Patreon's a new thing, no one has it's not like Instagram. You just click it, and it is like that, but no one uses it like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you are on the Patreon, you can actually go to the chat, and you guys can just talk directly to us. Eddie's on there. I'm on there. Malcolm's on there. So you'll never know who's talking to you, but we're all on there. So, yeah, pretty cool place. People are sending their cars in, and I guess it's like roast my car. No, they weren't doing that, but they were sending them in. They were all sick. They're all cool cars. One guy sent a picture of his car in, and there was a tree on top of it.
Oh.
So that sucked.
Nice.
Eddie's shaking his head. Yep. Saw that. But yeah, guys, check out the Patreon. We got 3 tiers now. We got $5 tier, $10 tier, $15 tier. The $5 tier is the entry into the Patreon, and that gets you pretty much everything. The $10 tier is just if you're feeling supportive and you want to add a little bit more, and the $15 tier gets you a care package when merch drops. So like I said, we have fall winter line dropping in the next month, so those $15 tier members are going to get a care package. Probably going to be a shirt, maybe a sticker, some other stuff. So if you want to be involved in that, check out Patreon. And if not, if you just want to listen to the regular podcast, but you still want to support, leave us a review on whatever listening platform you are using. Reviews are pretty much the only way to bump this podcast up, other than just listening to it and sharing it. So tell a friend if you can. I mean, that's pretty much all I got, Malcolm.
Yeah. That's all, guys.
Eddie, anything else we forgot? No?
Nope.
All right.
All right. Thanks for listening. See you next week.